what's up guys? How's it going? Just want to do a stream. Haven't streamed in a while, so just gonna be hanging for a little bit. Maybe do some, maybe learn some stuff that I have to do for some gigs. We'll see. But yeah, let's see if this is working. Let's see if I... Yeah, it looks like we're working. Anybody there? Let's see, hello. Yo. Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys? Wow. All comes up. Pronounce my name. Oh man, I forgot to pronounce it, dude. I think it's just F-man. I don't remember, man. How's it going? Hey, Caleb. How's it going? Hey, Kai. How are you? A YouTube user. What's up? Alejandro. How's it going, guys? What's up? Working at home now. Is that a bad thing? I guess. How are you guys doing? How's everybody? Don't know what we have in store for today, kind of just thinking about it, but I got a new setup here. Hopefully it looks nice. Let me know how it looks and how it sounds. If the song's too loud, let me know. Missed you, homie. Missed you too, guys. Hey, how's it going, Anke? How's it going? I know I haven't been streaming for a while. I had a lot of jobs, just paid work stuff that I've done. Do I have something on my shoulder? What is this? I got some cat hair. Oh no, that's a hole. I forgot about that. This shirt now has a hole. I don't know how I got there, but anyway. Play Luca Torelli. Nah. No, I'm good. How's it going? Hey man, just so you know, you was my favorite guitar player ever for a really long time, and it's nice to finally be able to join your live. Dude, thanks man. Appreciate that, Colin. How you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Gonna be hanging out for a bit. Boyan, how's it going, man? How you doing? Tomato, yo, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Can see all of your guitars finally. Not all of them. Well, yeah, pretty much all of them. There's an acoustic and a bass over there a little further. But yeah. Yeah, so I've been away for a little bit. Just like I said, I had those jobs to do, but I don't know. I kind of got a little, like, again, I was kind of like nervous about like doing streams again. I don't know why. I just get in my own head, you know? It's kind of stupid. So I did a bunch of setup stuff. And then today I'm like, you know what? I need to like suck it up and just get some stuff, like, you know, actually stream. So here we are. I hope you play some Dimmu. I could play some Dimmu maybe. What's it? Turn off this music. Yeah, I don't want this to quite turn into just like, you know, me playing through stuff. I have some ideas of what we can do, but just while people load in here, I'm gonna like give everybody a vote in a second, but yeah. I forgot how that went. I think that's it. That type of thing, you know? Have you ever considered joining a band, like touring? Yeah, I definitely have. Right now wouldn't have been a good time, right? But yeah, I don't know. Just, I mean, when the right like thing comes that I want to do, I think that would be cool. I like auditioned for Winter Sun and Trans-Siberian Orchestra, so those would have been cool, but you know, didn't get them unfortunately, but it's all good. Trying to work on my own bands because I think it'd be fun to play in bands with like your actual friends, you know, rather than just go out with some random people. What's up, Dave? How's it going? Rhapsody of Fire, Trolls in the Dark, or Bust. Damn, a lot of people like Rhapsody. I don't actually like I don't know. I can't get into them. I don't think. I don't want to say anything that people are gonna get all butthurt about already, but you know, it's all good. If you whatever you guys like, that's all good, you know. I don't know, maybe I need to try some more. Trolls in the Dark, I'll have to try that one for sure. My guitars look sexy, yeah, they're not bad. The blue one's not showing all the way, but it's pretty good. And the custom as well. Welcome Home by Coheed and Cambria. Don't know that one, man. I don't like Rhapsody. There you go. I thought like everybody, I don't know, they're playing Prog Power this year, and I was thinking like, I don't know, I want to go, but I'm definitely, like I want to see Stradivarius and Aryon's another band that's on there. Beast in Black's on there, which is I'm super stoked about. And then like Witherfall, my buddy's band, Alex Nasla, keyboard, Jake Dreyer. So I want to go to that. I think that'd be super sick. And then, but Luca Torelli will be there. Sometimes, who knows? Maybe when I like see them play live, I'll be like super into it or whatever. But who knows? But yeah, how's the streams though? Everything sound okay? Everything good? Is this live? This is live. Gino, what's up, my man? How you doing? Hey, remember when we used to be friends before I found out you didn't like Rhapsody? Those were good times. Oh, so sorry, man. It was nice knowing you, Tomato. Favorite Into Ferrum riff? Probably Into Battle verse riff. That one for sure. I really like that one. Good on Twitch? Cool, cool, cool. Hammerfall riffs are so cool. Yeah, I love Hammerfall. Hammerfall's got some good stuff. I really like, what's that album? I'm trying to remember the album. I always forget it. It's, I think it's Crimson something? Let's see. What's that? Crimson Thunder. Yeah, I love Crimson Thunder. That one's a good one. I listened to it a lot as a kid. Hearts on Fire, Riders on the Storm. Yeah, all that stuff. Super good. Renegade, for sure, for sure. But yeah. So I have a few options of what we could do today. I have like a little poll that I can create here, and I'm gonna try and see how do I share this. Let's see if this works. Is it this right here? I believe. Copy. Let's see. So basically, I have. Let me turn off this music. We can just hang out if we want to. We can practice like entire playthrough songs for like eventually like a live show type thing. So like, you know, like cover some of this music you're hearing in the background of my own stuff, which I have completely forgotten. I kind of have to like relearn it. So can't tell whether to do that here on stream or off stream. What's up, Ramal? Thank you so much for following, dude. I appreciate that, bud. Welcome. And yeah, or like I can just, or like I have this, this thing I need to do for a student. I need to learn some Winter Sun. Just give him a slow playthrough. He paid like for a video. I do some like gigs on Fiverr basically, where I just like slow playthrough stuff, so you can kind of like learn on your own. And let me turn this off so you can hear that. So like it would be this part right here in the song. So we could learn this like the whole minute through. Or like I said, we could just hang out and stuff like that, but it's up to you guys. So I'm gonna let you guys pick with this straw poll. So here, I think I could just type this in and everybody can vote. This will be fun. I think I see streamers paste it in 4 times because chat gets crazy, but yeah, go there, vote on what you guys wanna do today, and yeah, it'll be sick. Can I play some Winter Sun? That type of shit, you know? But the sweep, oh man, I'm not warmed up for the sweep at all. My hands are freezing today. It's actually raining today, but yeah, here, let me try it. I'll go slowly. I'm gonna just... There it is. A little rusty, but you know, we'll get warmed up for sure. But yeah, let me see. Are there results for this? What's happening here? Okay, I'm cool with whatever. Learn some Winter Sun. There we go. Yeah, if you want, when we hang out, it would just be like, you know, listen to some music until like, you know, YouTube says we can't listen to music anymore. And yeah, maybe even watch some videos or something. I got like a share screen thing here that you guys can see and all that stuff. So, but yeah. Hands cold, nail sweep. Player Explorer, I'm good right now. Maybe if it calls for it, I'll play the Explorer. That one's in C# standard, and then the other one is in, I don't even remember. I want to say E standard, but yeah, I don't know. I like playing this guitar. This guitar, it's kind of like my main as of now. I don't know. It's a really good guitar. Can you play some Sun? Oh, I don't know any of that, Clint. Sorry, bud. Turn your guitar up a bit? Okay. Turn that up a little. That's where it was. Maybe more? Is that too much? I don't know. Someone let me know. Here we go. More guitar volume. Okay, alright, alright. I hear you guys. Alright, here's as loud as it go, and then I'll have to bring up the whole project. There, how's that volume? Again, it won't have this like song playing in the background or whatever. But yeah. Do you know any Vinny Moore? I don't, man. I don't, sorry, bud. Man, wow, a lot of you in here. That's pretty cool. How's that volume-wise? Yeah, I don't know any Frank Gumbali, sorry. Yeah, this is, I'm sorry, for those of you new in here, I'm not that good at these, like, just on the spot, like, play whatever the fuck. Even stuff like my own riffs even, I'm, like, super bad at memorizing this stuff. I kind of just, like, when I do a video, I'm focused in on that one thing, and then I play it perfectly in one take, and then I, like, don't ever play it again for the most part. So it's kind of stupid, but that's just the way my memory works. It's not good. What about Yngwie? I really don't know any Yngwie, sorry. Do you know some Interloper? I wish I did. I mean, I've heard a lot of it, because Miles is a good buddy of mine, you know? Anyway, let me refresh these results. Everybody vote? Let me see here. How do I refresh this? Is it just live? Cool with whatever? Learn some Winter Sun? Maybe we'll do that. I think that would be fun, just to kind of like learn some, like show you guys how I do that thing. My thing or whatever. Do you like Andy James? Definitely love Andy James. Yeah, or just like, you know, answering some questions is cool too. As long as it's not too much of like just, oh, let's just play everything I've never played before. I get some people asking me to play like gent stuff and whatnot, and it's like, when was the last time you saw me do anything that was like gent, you know, ever? Like it's super weird. I don't know. You can request it all you want, but it's like I have no idea, you know. Yeah, you still got that green custom guitar? Yeah, that's right there, that guy. Yeah, I love that guitar. Super, super good. What is your opinion on Inferi? Have you attempted anything by them? I haven't, Kai. No, but I've seen them. I seen them when they were on tour with Paladin. Was the last year now? Probably like a year ago now. Who knows? But they were really, really good. So yeah, I haven't been able to check them out though. If you have a song I should check out, let me know. We could do some of that. Do you sometimes play in front of a mirror? Some people say it's helpful. Yeah, when I was younger, for sure, like, you know, before a show, you definitely got your mirror and you're kind of like, you know, practicing your rock poses and all that stuff. So I think it's good. I definitely think it helps. Actually, no, I actually think it helps a little bit more than that too, though, because when I was younger, I used to, I had a mirror as well. And what I would do when I was like looking at YouTube videos and like checking to see if I was like I would look at a video and I would want to make sure my hand would like match that, you know, make sure it's actually just looks like theirs. If it wasn't, they would have to like rotate it, whether it was like fingers out or in or just something like this. Try and like look at the mirror and then I could kind of see myself that way. Because, you know, when you look at it this way, it's not like what a video presents you. So when you see a video like you're watching now, you see this type of hand motion. So I would like look at the mirror and like, you know, that would kind of help me out. So I do think so, yes. Mirror is very helpful for sure. Sorry, I don't know why my tone knob was turned down there. How old are you, my man? How old do you think I am, my man? Would you ever collab with Rainseed on a sweet pop cover? Of course. Yeah, I'd love to. Tommy's the man. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Tommy from Sabaton, one of the guitar players, is the Rainseed guy. So yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He's a really, really nice dude. Angra. I'd love to do some Angra. At one point I started learning Temple of Hate, Temple of Hate. Temple of Shadows is the album, Temple of Hate the song. I learned the solo at one point, but man, that one was pretty tough. It was a long time ago I was working on it, but I couldn't get it down to where I wanted it, so I didn't keep going. Scum Prophet, what's up, man? Thank you so much for following me here. I appreciate that, bud. You look 24 or something? Then cool, I'm 24. Let's just assume that. Super jelly. Yeah. Do you like solar guitars? Yeah, definitely. I love that. I have the custom right back there. It's kind of blocked by everything. I don't know how to do whatever. Yeah, but it's a really, really good guitar. I really love it. The neck feels good on it. I think I did a video on it here on YouTube, so definitely check it out if you haven't. But it's my real thoughts on the guitar. So anytime you see those demos, it's how I feel, you know. I bought a Solar 2.6. Nice, very cool. What's the first thing you play whenever you grab a guitar? I don't know if I have like one thing, but I have like a few like kind of warm-up things kind of that I do. So like, I don't know, probably just, or like, I think like a lot of warm-up stuff is that type of thing. Some classic like Paul Gilbert Intense Rock 1 type of stuff, you know, that type of thing. Those are usually like my like warm-up stuff, I'd say. Yeah, or just some straight arpeggios. that type of thing, you know? Who is your biggest influence on guitar? That's tough. There's a lot of big influences for sure. And like, there's also different types of influences, like technique-wise influences, and there's also like, you know, people who write music as influences. So that's pretty tough. I'd have to think about that. I mean, I guess off the top of my head, like when I was younger, like growing up, like a lot of it was like Shu from Galnarius, Rob Marcello, Gus G, Michael Romeo, stuff like that. Those were definitely like, you know, guys I looked up to and was like, damn, those guys are sick. Jeff Loomis, of course, you know. How about playing your favorite Children Bodom lick, then favorite Winterson lick, and your favorite lick? That's quite the combo, Kai. My favorite Bodom lick, I think the one I always go to is just a... that type of thing, and then I definitely love the you know, Beyond the Dark Sun lick, and then my favorite riff of my own, I probably can't even play right now. I think the one that I really like is a drop tune, but in standard I like the that one's probably one of my favorites. Kind of just lots of good triplets and stuff like that, you know. But yeah. Gus G is a beast, indeed. How do you play fast? Practice slow, man. Just practice slow with the metronome. You know, that's really it. You can watch, there's some other streams on here that you can watch on YouTube of me kind of doing that for my last video, the Beast in Black Battle Beast video. I show you how I kind of do my thing and like slowly speed up and whatnot. So yeah. Did you ever try to play Kissing the Shadows by Children of Bodom? I have. I've learned parts of it for students, and then usually they like kind of like they stop like halfway through. So I've never like fully learned it, but yeah, I don't know. I've learned pieces basically is what I should say, but I've never given it like the full shot. I know everyone kind of wants me to do that one, but yeah. What do you think of the last Bodom album? I really liked it. I actually thought it was really good. What was on there? Let me see. I can't remember. I learned some stuff. I learned actually a lot of it for students. I learned Right This Road, Under Grass and Clover. But my favorite, I think, would have been this fucking song. Let's give it. Mine would have probably been, I don't know. I really liked it. Yeah, there was a lot of good ones. Glass Houses I really liked. Platitudes and Barren Words I liked. I liked Hexed a lot as well. Relapse was a good one. I learned that solo for some students. That was also good. So, I mean, yeah, I think a lot of it was pretty good. I don't know, what do you guys think of it? Angel of Salvation, dude, my man. Yeah, Galnarius, that is one of my absolute favorite songs for sure. Favorite death lick? I don't even know. It would probably be more of a riff than a lick, but I like Crystal Mountain a lot. There's a lot of good ones, man. I learned some other ones for some students, and I was like, because I haven't listened to too much death, if I'm being honest, but every time I do, I'm like, this shit fucking rips, you know? Okay, I second the Opeth request. What was the Opeth? Hit me with an Opeth? I don't know any. Oh, I used to know, right. I've covered Opeth for a student. I can't remember what it was. The Leper Affinity, right? I don't even remember how that goes at all. I don't remember how to play it at all. But my favorite actual Opeth stuff is the Damnation album, which is like an acoustic album, you know? Hey, what's up, Eugene? How's it going, bud? Wow, chat is moving quick here. Who is the coolest, Alexi or Yari? I don't know. They're both cool. I love them both, you know? Good bands. Any instructionals you'd recommend to build up speed? Any instructional, like DVDs or something? I don't know. Like, I think usually in instructionals they don't really teach like speed training. I mean, not the ones that I know of. Like the ones I kind of went off of were like John Petrucci's DVD, like from way back when, but mainly like Paul Gilbert's Intense Rock 1 and 2. Yo, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for following, dude. Appreciate that, Mr. Daffy. But yeah, for all you guys here on YouTube, if you can give this stream a thumbs up, helps us out to get to more people, all that stuff, so we can all hang out while this shit goes on in the world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, John Petrucci's Rock Discipline. I've said it in a video, but like I honestly have never made it anywhere near all the way through that DVD. It just like puts me to sleep. It's like his tone, and there's like no background music or anything. It's just like, you know. Know any Megadeth licks? Yeah, I mean I've learned, you know. That whole thing. I've done a video here on YouTube as well. I know more Megadeth, but I can never remember anything when we get on stream here because my brain just draws a blank, you know? Are you excited for Alexi's new band, Bodum After Midnight? Yeah, I think it'll be sick. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting because no keyboards. That's the big element where I'm kind of like, like, you know, I really think that Bodum's, you know, keyboards are like a big part of their sound. So it'll be interesting to hear what they do without it, right? Because they just have like guitar, bass, drummer, and vocalist, right? What's up, dude? Famous boy, thank you so much for subbing. Appreciate that. If you're here, welcome. This is great, guys. Having a good time. Again, I was a little nervous. I don't know why, but still am a little bit. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's that like month off I took. It's not good. I need to get back into doing this every day, you know? Yeah. Let's play someone else's album. Play Andy's. I'm like all worried now about like playing other music on here because the whole like, you know, band. Ollie, thank you so much for subbing, dude. Appreciate that. Welcome, my dude. Favorite sweep lick? That's pretty tough. I don't know. I have one that I constantly play that it's like, I think it's one of my own. It's like that type of thing. Something like that. I don't know. There's lots of good ones. Even just some 7th arpeggio stuff. Super, super fun, you know? Subtrain, yeah, get it going. Favorite thrash bands? I'm not super, super into thrash, but I do like some. I'm trying to think though. It takes me a second. I like Municipal Waste, is that how you fucking pronounce it? I forgot. I like Pantera for sure. I like, you know, if Megadeth's considered thrash, I guess, I like them as well. Like the classic, you know, Metallica and stuff like that. I really like Lost Society. That's like a band I've been like listening to a lot lately. Their new album's pretty damn good as well. But yeah, stuff like that. What else do I have? I feel like I have a few more. Why am I just drawing blanks on everything? Sorry guys. Let me see here real quick. Let me see what I have for thrash. In my iTunes genre, thrash. Do I even have any? No? There's definitely thrash in here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's see, thrash. Skeleton Witch. Yeah, Skeleton Witch. I like some Testament too. Not super crazy on Anthrax. I like some songs. Well, I should take that back. There's some. Every time I hear some Anthrax, I'm like, this is pretty sick. Yeah, stuff like that, you know. Skeleton Witch though, for sure. That's kind of like blackened thrash, but I love that. Black metal, yeah, I love some black metal for sure. I like Dissection, the Rain Chaos album, which is barely black metal. I like Finsterforce, which is a band that not a lot of people have heard. Stuff like that, for sure. Dimmu, kind of like the more obvious knowns. Uwada's super good though. I see them live a ton of times if you've never heard of them. UADA, pretty good band for sure. Do you listen to Vector? If so, what are your thoughts? I think Vector is gnarly as shit. I cursed, but I don't care. I think they're super, super good. I was listening to a buddy of mine showed me their, what's that album? The like purple looking one. That one's super, super good. It's just amazing. I think the vocals were like a little bit better. I don't even want to say they're bad. They're just like, I think like the vocal melodies are kind of like interesting. They're different. Yeah, Terminal Redux though, that one's super, super good. Favorite Dissection song? There's 3 that are my absolute favorites. I can't choose. It's either Black Dragon, Dark Mother, Divine. It's probably that one, but or God of Forbidden Light. I love those ones. So yeah, lots of Rain Chaos stuff, you know. Can you show us your practice routine? Basically, my practice routine is whatever I'm working on. So like, if I'm working on, you know, if I'm working on a solo, it's just working on that, and like, you know, a little bit of these like warm-up licks that I kind of went over, like the. just like warming up with some of that stuff, and then just, you know, working on the licks slowly, building up speed and all that stuff, you know. Did you hear the new Black Dahlia Murder song? Brandon killed it on the solo. Yeah, solo was super sick. If I'm being honest, I thought the song, I barely remember the 2 singles. I thought they were okay. I don't know, maybe it was just wrong day. I didn't really give them too much of a chance, you know. Gringox, do you use some effect pedals like phasers, flangers? Not really. I have some delay and reverb on this tone right here that you're hearing. Hear that kind of trail? Like a slight amount of delay. It's a lot of the reverb doing the work, but I like that a lot. Kind of like makes it a little less dry, you know what I'm saying? Can you shred like Brandon Ellis? No, no one can shred like Brandon Ellis. Brandon's insane. I've covered some of his stuff though. I covered Kings of the Night World, which do not ask me to play that shit. That was so hard. That's probably like the last really, really, really difficult thing I've done. That was like, that one took me quite a while to get down for sure. Any tips where to start soloing? Yeah, just pick something that you feel like you can practice slowly. Something with like, man, that's a tough question. If you can get lessons, obviously that's a good place to start. I can like a person like myself can definitely help you out, not to like pitch my services or whatever, but you know, it's tough to say where to start because like you can. I really think that you can learn anything. It's just how you practice it. Like you need to practice it slowly, and there's ways to slow down songs and practice that, and basically just keep playing. That's kind of it. Like you just need to keep playing lead licks. There's certain licks that'll help you more than others. It depends though. Like soloing, there's lots of different techniques. There's bending, there's alternate picking, there's sweeping. So it's kind of tough. But I always just tell my students, pick stuff you like and start learning it. So that way you're most into it and you're more willing to like keep practicing all the way till the end of where you can't get it any faster or even get to full speed. Like you want to actually get there. But if you start kind of play something that just someone tells you to play, I feel like sometimes we all just think like we get bored and we kind of move on. We get it to like 70% and then we just say like, oh, fuck this, you know? And I don't think that's good. I think you got to like keep grinding it out. And if you like it, you'll usually grind it out all the way till the end. That's how I've done it, at least. That's why I do all these covers. These are all covers that I truly, truly like, you know? That type of thing. Are the dispensaries still open? Asking for a friend. What's up, Steve? How you doing, bud? I hope so, right? Oh man. Hey Garrett, keep on shredding. Love from Pakistan. Dude, thanks man. Appreciate it, bud. How was the first lick you played? Oh, what was the first lick you played when you announced the ML2? I love it. I don't remember. That video is so old. You're talking about my like Les Paul. Where is that guitar? It's over here. My Les Paul Chapman. I think it's a Mysidia riff, right? Let me see. I think yeah, that's like the one I keep remembering. I think it's this one. That one, yeah, I love that riff. That's a Mysidia riff. I think it's from the song, God, why can't I remember? It's off our last album, but that came out years ago. Angels Fall, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Angels Fall, if I recall. But Angels Fall, if I recall. Hey, Michael, how's it going, man? How you doing? The song kicks ass. Nice, nice. What song is this? The song that I just played, or sorry, the delay? How long did you learn solo from Winter Madness? It is very, very difficult solo. It is very, very difficult solo have I ever seen. Okay, I did read that correctly. Yeah, that one took a while. That was back when there was like not a lot of live videos at all. So it was pretty hard to learn. I learned it with a student, and you know, I kept learning it kind of like one at a time. I didn't even plan to cover it. I was just like, okay, like let's learn it. Like, you know, I know somebody was going to ask. Some student would. And sure enough, someone did, and we started learning it. And as I started learning it, I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. There's like really difficult passages in there that I wanted to try and get down. Because that's the thing, for me, guitar is kind of like, you know, a video game in a sense. I like to try and get the combo down or something like that. So I just, basically, the answer to your question is it took a while. So like, I think it was about 5 lessons, maybe, probably more, probably like 6. It was a long time ago, right? Probably like 6 like 1-hour lessons and then some stuff on my own time. So as far as like learning it, like learning the notes, that probably took like 6 hours, 8 hours, something like that total time. But then actually like getting it down, that took a lot longer, you know? But yeah, thoughts on old school death metal? I don't know. I don't listen to much straight death metal, to be honest, you know? That type of thing. I don't know. I'm just more into melodic death metal and power metal and stuff like that, you know? I think if God gave me 300 years to live, I would still not be able to play in this speed. Nah, man, you can do it. You just gotta practice slowly with the metronome, I'm telling you. I know it's like super cliche, and I tell all my students that, any of my students that are in here, feel free to chime in, help this guy out, you know? There's ways to do it. You can get it down, I promise you, you know? Hello, Melvin, how's it going, man? Did you thank that student for getting the audition? Think what student? There's a, I don't know what you're saying, sorry. Guitar Jammer, any love for Unleash the Archers? Yes, most definitely. Apex, that album is so good. At first I didn't like it, but like really love it now. Do you have a flying V? I don't. I don't have a flying V, but this like pink guitar over here is like a weird 3-quarter guitar, and it's like you know, the kind of offset V thing. It's not mine though. It's my girlfriend's sister's guitar, but she like left it here to restring and just never picked it up. So it's like just sitting here. But no, I don't personally. I've never bought one. Yeah. Can you play Yngwie Malmsteen, please? I don't know any Yngwie. I've never really learned any. Like, I know the whole, like, 2-string sweep thing, right? Like, you got your, you know, that. But I never learned that. I never, like, actually learned any of that stuff. I feel like Yngwie people are just so good at, like, the Yngwie thing that I'm like, I don't even want to touch that. Like, I don't want to try and get it even more perfect than what other people have already done, if that makes sense. What's up, David? How's it going, man? How you doing? Play Sea of Lies solo. I mean, I can maybe do the tapping part. I think I do this for some people sometimes. That's all I can remember. I remember some stuff, but that's it. That's it. I need to be warmed up more. I hate that shape. It's super hard because you're doing that like pinky ring thing, like a bunch. That's the thing I like to warm up with, you know, a lot actually, is just doing that. It's actually like a lot harder than you think, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the best I can play that right now for sure. It's I'm really bad at playing this stuff live. Like usually, like I said, when I do stuff for videos, it's like I get it down for the video, and then it's just like kind of like, well, I'm not playing that ever again, because it's like I played it a lot to get it there, you know, and I'm kind of just like done with it, that type of thing, you know. But yeah, that's all I can do. But yeah, if you want, watch my video. That's why it's there. You can watch me play it perfectly there. Here, it's usually not so great sometimes, you know. Sorry. Wow, there's a lot of you on here. Holy shit. What pick am I using? I am using this Dunlop Ultex Sharp 0.9. Yeah, I like these a lot. I think there's a link, Dave, if you're still in here, bud, or any of my mods, let me know if my link is here on YouTube for my Amazon store, and that's got like a list of like most of my gear, minus a lot of the guitars, but like a lot of the gear that I use, you know. But this is the pick I'm currently using, and yeah, I love it. Why did my Spotify just stop? What the fuck's going on? Oh, okay, that's just the song dipping out. Have you heard about Alexi's new band? Yes, I have. Someone even invited me to like their page, and it's just like, I already saw the page, man. How many guitars do you have? I think I have 10. It's like, it's weird because I don't know if I include the acoustic guitar or not. I don't think I should. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's a 10th one over here. So 10 guitars. Yeah, there it is. Is that, Dave, is it actually, it's actually there. Okay, cool, sweet. Yeah, so yeah, go to the link in the description down here, and you can check out all that weird gear that I like to play, or that I've collected. Even computer stuff, monitors, just cables, everything, you know. Hey all, hey, how's it going? How you doing, man? Can you play something from Damnation album, please? It's my favorite album from Opeth too. I don't know anything from it. I just love the albums. I've never gotten around to learning anything from that. I'm sorry, bud. I really wish I did. I wish I knew any of it. I know my buddy Andy, who's playing right now, this Never After song, he did a cover. He did a really good 80s cover thing that was really, really cool. I don't even know if I could like pull it up. It was super sick. Did anybody else see that? What was it called? 80s Opeth. I think it was called, like, what's it called? 80s remix. Opeth 80s remix. He does Hope Leaves. He does a really good normal cover, and then he's got the 80s remix thing. And wow, it got 40K views? Holy shit, that's awesome. Yeah, it's really good. Definitely check it out. Like after the stream, you know, definitely stay here. Pinch harmonic tips. Yeah, I can give you guys some pinch harmonic tips. So here's the thing. With pinches, I'll show you a few things. Let me get my other camera here. So the main thing is this. Don't worry about the stuff on the floor. Anyway, the main thing is the technique, right? So you want to pick through the string, but you want to make sure your thumb, the flesh of your thumb right here on the side, touches the string. Now the thing is, a lot of people, like, usually when you play, you don't want your fingers touching the strings, right? You just want the pick. So a lot of people, when they first start doing this, a lot of my students, I'll realize that they won't actually, they're kind of too scared to actually hit it with the flesh. But that's the thing, you actually really want to make sure you dig in to get the sound. If you kind of half do it, you're going to get like a weird half pinch where you kind of hear the note and the pinch. But the main thing that I find that is most common with people that are doing pinch harmonics. What's up, Evil Demon? Thank you so much for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. The main thing though is that I find that when people do pinches, they kind of just do it in the same spot, and that's the thing. Even if you're doing, you need to kind of like move, basically. If I'm doing this note right here, see some spots, even if I do the right technique, it's just not going to sound right. So you have to kind of move your hand along, like, you know, the strings here to find the sweet spot, and then practice the technique. Brandon, what's up, man? Thank you so much for subbing. Welcome, dude. So again, when I'm doing this stuff, I should say I'm not actually moving my left hand. It's just staying there. So that's the thing. So sometimes if you're practicing this and you're just like, I can't get it, you might just be in the wrong spot with your right hand and you just need to move it. So that type of thing I think really helps a lot. Hopefully that helps. Love that camera angle. Cool, cool. I got a sweet Andy Gillian shirt. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's good quality stuff. He's got good merch. Thoughts on pick slanting? I mean, it's important. I try not to think about it too much. I kind of just, if I practice things slowly, usually my body will just start to like figure out which way my pick angle should go for like said technique. So a lot of times I'm downward pick slanted. Anything that requires upward pick slanting, like inside picking licks and stuff like that, I'm usually not that good at. So I try and keep the downward pick slant, but that type of thing. Hey fam, hey Garrett, glad to see you back. Yeah, dude, what's up, man? Sorry it's been a while. I don't know. I had so much paid gig stuff that I like had to do, and I like couldn't get to streaming, and it was like it's stuff I can't like, you know, I couldn't like actually show on stream, so it's kind of a bummer. One's actually for a pretty big video game that I'm really excited about. I can't wait to when it comes out. We could do like a full music video shoot and everything. It's gonna be nice, you know. Can you play Petrucci lick, please? Ah, man, I wish I knew. I should know Petrucci for how much I loved Dream Theater back in the day. I don't think I know any off the top of my head. I don't think I ever, like, I think when I was, like, really into Dream Theater, I couldn't play any of that stuff, and I didn't know how to, like, ear train or learn any of it, so I don't think I ever got around to it. I'm so sorry. I don't know any. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I know nothing from them. I'm so sorry. I'm not worthy to ask anything. Just amaze me with your skills. I could just do some sick power chords. I don't know, something like that, whatever. Did you zoom in when you said nice? I did. Play Luca Torelli. I don't know any Luca Torelli. Fuck Luca Torelli. Fuck him! Okay, that's enough of that, I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, wow, there's a lot of you in here. What do you think of Jeff Loomis? Jeff Loomis is absolutely incredible. One of the people I looked up to from a long time, like way early in my playing. I remember the first time I went to Gigantor and I saw him play, and I was just like, oh, who the fuck is that guy? And then I looked him up, listened to Godless Endeavor a billion times, and yeah. How about Bradley Hall? Dude, that guy's awesome. I think he's pretty great. His content's very, very interesting. He's kind of like beating the whole like sweeping with the things like. He's kind of like, I don't know. He's kind of doing a lot of like similar stuff, but like I don't know. I think he's killing it. He's adding like a new element to like I don't know. He's got his shtick, you know. So I think it's good. What he's doing sick, and he can play well. And he's got really good taste, I must say. Like anytime he does like a top 10 solos thing, I'm always like, yeah, you know this solo. Like he picked like some Galnarius All Satya, whatever that album was, that random EP. He did a solo from there, and I'm like, dude, what? Like this guy knows the deep cut. So I think that guy's sick. Can you play the solo from Kings of the Night World? No, I cannot. I'm sorry, Jake, but I have a video here, and you know that. But yeah, I can't really play. I don't remember it at all. You know. Play Kiko Loureiro? I don't know any Kiko. I'm sorry. Bring us your cat. I should open the door and let them in. I mean, they're probably sleeping, to be honest. That's what they do, you know. Can you play some Mysidia riffs or solos or both? Yeah, I played some Mysidia riffs. I don't know if I can think of another one. That's usually my go-to, was the early one. There we go. That's the only one I remember. Yeah, that's like kind of my go-to. I really like that riff. I think it's really good. But yeah, that's the one I go to. Can you show us fast tremolo picking exercise? So yeah, whenever I teach tremolo picking, I really think it's good to actually just do something that's not like a lot of notes, like something I like to play. What is this hair doing here? Get out of here! All right, cool. Rather than like kind of like work on something like an actual passage, it's good if you can actually just go. I think that's really good. So I'm just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm doing just a simple power chord string change. And that's the thing. If you can focus on the accent, that's usually what's going to get you to get trem picking down. So just lock in on the accent. Use them as like little checkpoints, and the rest of the playing will be in rhythm, basically. That's the big thing. Because a lot of people, if you're trying to focus on every single note, you're not going to be able to do it. You got to focus on just a few little checkpoints. And then trust the downstroke. That's what I'm by the accent. 1, 2, 3, 4, down 2, 3, 4, down 2, 3, 4, down 2, 3, 4. So if you just get that kind of thing going and get that up to speed, then you can start doing all the. That type of thing. That makes sense. So that usually helps a lot, you know. Thank you, Garrett. First time watching you live, and it's awesome. Need to click that notification bell icon thingy. Yeah, please do. Yeah, and if you guys, wow, there's a lot of you here. Please hit the like button. It helps so everybody can, all my subscribers can see the streams and stuff like that. And yeah, we can all hang out more. And yeah, if you do turn on that notification bell, it does actually alert you the second I go live, so that way we can hang out more. Like I said, I plan to do this more often. I know I had like a month off because of work, but I really want to keep doing this and stuff like that. Get more comfortable with it for sure. Can you play any Malmsteen stuff? No, why does everybody ask for that? I need to like just learn one Malmsteen lick. So one Malmsteen lick, apparently an Opeth riff or lick, and then what else? Some other people keep asking some stuff. Marco, thank you so much for subbing, dude. Welcome. Appreciate that, bud. A Monomarth? I can do a Monomarth, Jeff. But I am 5 steps up, right? Because they're in B standard. That type of thing. I've actually learned a lot of Monomarth for other students, but I can never remember that. That's the one that sticks, though. That's the one I remember for sure. Can your cats shred? Definitely. They shred harder than I do, for sure. My couch, mainly. Wow, this chat is moving so quick. Sounds gay too high. Okay. Sweet picking solo. I don't know. What, please, what bridge pickup is that, and what's your signal chain? Okay, this is a EMG-HZ. No need to yell, by the way. Calm down, all right? Everybody just chill out, all right? It's an EMG-HZ, HC1, I should say. There's lots of HZs out there, but the first one is actually the best. A lot of people get the 4 and the 3. I don't personally like them. I think the 1 sounds good. But the signal is just my hosted cable into my just direct into my interface, and then that's just USB into my computer, and then I got some plugins. That's all, you know. That's pretty much it though. Play Circus Maximus. I don't know Circus Maximus. I don't know how to play any at all. Jeff, you are requesting a lot of shit, my man. But I don't know. I'm sorry. Tips on using my little finger. Can't really get along with using it much. You just have to use it more, Jake. I think that's the thing. A lot of people will skip out on that thing. Skip out on using that finger. They'll just do the whole 3-finger thing. Like, but you just got to use it more. So like it, you know, it's just kind of like stats. Like, I don't know. The more you use it, the stronger it'll get. So I like to just do the simple Paul Gilbert. It's just, you know, plays it twice. That type of thing. That's the lick that I will use to like work on, and that would help me out a lot. Another one that I mentioned earlier in the stream was just this. So it's just 3, 6, 5, 6 on the high E string. Just doing that, it's a lot of pinky and third, right? That type of thing. And I find that like that type of exercise, as you can see, it's tough for me even, just without a warm-up. That's definitely something good to utilize, and it gets the pinky real strong real quick. Another good one, any neoclassical lick, right? Those pedaling licks, like the, even just pick a shape. Don't even have to do it like the whole, how'd it go? Oh my God. Ah! Forgot how it went. 100, thanks for subscribing. But basically that type of lick. That type of thing. Wow, I need to practice it. That type of thing. That would be a good lick. Sorry. Real amps or plugins, which do you prefer? I like both. I definitely love like my Angle and my Victory right here. I think they sound amazing. Seriously, really, really good amps. But I mean, plugins are really, really great too. I mean, I think you can do a lot with plugins nowadays for sure. So I like both. Different applications though. I think if you're gonna actually like record your own album and stuff like that, you should probably use a real amp if you have the correct settings for it. Like if you're like going to a studio, definitely use a real amp. But plugins can definitely get you a long way for sure, you know, especially like, I mean, all the demos of my stuff that you hear, like they're also using plugins because it's just like, I can't crank this in my apartment, you know what I'm saying? What strings are you using now? I'm using Elixirs. These are the Super Lake, they're nano webs. So yeah, again, I have links to my Amazon store in the description. I think they're there. But basically the gauge changes depending on this, the tuning or the, scale length. There it is. My mind. You're so amazing, Garrett. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Appreciate that. Which angle is that? This is the Steve Morse. Play Final Countdown solo. Don't know it, my man. Wow, this is moving so quick. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and keep up here. Thank you, Dave, for the Amazon link. Appreciate that. Yeah, you guys can check that out. It's got all my gear, minus my guitars. I also have a video on YouTube pretty much all the same stuff with the exception of a few new guitars, which is the Solar, this one. I don't even know if I had this one when I first did that video, but yeah. Most of it's all day though. For C standard, what gauge is used? That's a good question. I have my Doug Doppler. Dude, thanks so much for subbing, man. Appreciate that, bud. How are you? For C standard, I have, again, it depends on the scale length a lot, but for me, I think I'm using an 11 set. It's pretty light for C standard. I think 11 to 56, I want to say, but I really like to be able to do that like wide vibrato, so I find that I like that one. It feels nice and like loose, you know? What's up, dude? How you going? How's it going? And that was a long song. That's a good one though. Hey, can you throw out Dokken Tooth and Nail solo? I don't know it. Man, the one solo I've always wanted to learn from Dokken was the Into the Fire solo. That you know, that big run and that super epic bend that he just does like twice. It's so good, but I never got around to learning it. It's one of those that's always been on my like list, but I never got around to, you know? Any down picking advice? I've been struggling to get it loose and fast. That's kind of tough. Yeah, down picking is like, it's definitely one of those things where like it kind of takes like strength, like kind of like going to the gym. You're not really gonna get like just the muscle memory down. It's because it's just one motion, right? But to get the speed and to like actually like to be able to like last a long time. That sounds weird, but yeah. That takes practice. Like you have to keep practicing it, and like you have to go to when it like actually burns, like when you can't anymore. Just kind of like how you go to the gym and lift weights. Eventually you cannot lift the weight anymore, right? That's like good. You want to go to that point. Same with the down picking. So it's good to just practice. With like a metronome and just until like it hurts basically, and then like slowly increasing speed and stuff like that. I think that that's really, really good, you know? So obviously, like I say, like it's good to like pick some riffs. Like the one that I like to practice for the down pick is the that type of thing. It's like way faster. That's Black Dahlia Murder's Divine, but Death Mask Divine, I should say. But that that type of riff is it's like it's a lot of notes. So again, I just kind of prefer like if you're gonna really want to work on it and you can like, you know, not like it doesn't have to sound that cool to you. Just do this. Maybe less of the accent. Are you down picking accents? Yeah, definitely. It's all down for sure. Ferenc? Frank? Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Sorry if I botched your name there. My bad. I play guitar. I don't read. Hi, Gary. What thoughts do you have? Chris, dude, thank you so much for subbing, man. Appreciate it. Welcome, guys. What song was that riff? Oh yeah, that was Black Dahlia Murder's Death Mask Divine. It's a good riff. There's also some trem picking in that. It's really, really tough. Favorite Children Bottom solo? That would have to probably be, I think, every time the one that comes to mind is Not My Funeral. I really like that one. Even though it's off an album that's not so popular, that one's really, really good. The other one I really like that I could play for you is the Hate Breeder one. I could at least play the first section. That type of thing. I really like that one as well. But I mean, there's so many good solos. So many good Bodum solos for sure. Can you play some Dissection? Yeah. There you go. That's like the one Dissection I know. Was it that? I don't have a clean setup, but yeah, that type of thing. I've learned all of Dark Mother Divine for a student, but I don't know. Just haven't got around to doing a full cover. That would be one I would like to do. Like I said, I want to eventually do like live streams of me playing through full songs, so that way you guys don't have to just like be let down by these requests that you're throwing out, and actually like do a full concert, like kind of type thing. with like some Bodum, some Winter Sun, some Dissection. Sometimes like you know, there's lots of covers I do of sick solos, but like some bands that I really like don't necessarily have the most crazy solos, so I've never covered them, like, you know, In Flames, Dark Tranquility, Dissection as well. I think Dissection does have some sick leads though, but like, you get what I'm saying? So like, it'd be cool to like do some of that, even like Elvati and stuff like that. It'd be cool to do some full song covers, like playing all the way through and stuff like that, so you guys can see more of those influences that you know, that I have, I guess, you know. Yeah, Elvati. I definitely love that like Slania album. Slania? Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. That's one of my absolute favorites for sure. Can you play any Green Day songs? I don't know. I was gonna think that da 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 da. I don't know it. I don't know. I don't fucking know it. I don't know any Green Day. What's your favorite Pantera riff? There's a really good one in I'm Broken where it goes da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 da 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 da. Like that. I don't know the actual da 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 da. Never got around to learning it, you know. Hey, love your videos. Thanks, Skrillex. Appreciate that. Play some Megadeth. I'm not gonna read that. Good try though. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But what do I know for Megadeth? You know. Or no, a better one. Oops. That type of thing. It goes to Megadeth. Can you play My Sweet Shadow by In Flames? I wish I knew that one. I love that song, but I don't know it. I'm sorry, Sean. Ever heard of the band? Oh my God, that moved up so fast. I lost that. So I was reading that. Where'd that go? Ever heard of the band Breach the Void? I haven't. Sorry, man. Found it though. Greetings from Italy, dude. Alex, hope you're staying safe out there, man. Greetings from America. Play any Ghost riff? Oh man, I just learned the Circe thing like a month ago for a student, but I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just a big fucking letdown over here with all this stuff. Yeah, I definitely need to like get a play, like make a little like maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll actually like warm up, learn some I know there's a Kalma song, a Bodum song, a Wintersome song that I like have pretty much down, and then some of my own. Maybe we could just play through some of those, you know. Would that be something you guys would want to see? I could like prepare it and like actually, you know, just show up, play the full song all the way. I have some with backing tracks too, so that could be really, really fun. I've been wanting to do that forever, and then like start to add songs. That would be cool, you know, that type of thing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that. What can you play? I know how to play. I can play that. That's it. But yeah, I'm just like not working on anything at the moment in particular, so it's like it's kind of hard to think about like what I remember. I know I'm also being put on the spot here. But yeah, I just wanted to hang out for a little bit, you know. It's good to see you guys and talk for a bit. Gallop riffs, any tips? Do you use the elbow movement to help? So that's a good question. With galloping or like triplet type stuff, I think I've actually learned a lot from Iced Earth. So like my buddy Chris, who's the guitar player in Massidia, he's super influenced by them. So I kind of had to like develop a lot of that. So the thing that I'm doing there is actually like a lot of thumb movement. There's like this, you can almost do most of the triplet if you just pull your thumb in and out. But with like a little bit of refinement, some control. A little bit of movement from the forearm. That can like get you to get that like really down. I think it'll also help. The reason I mentioned the thumb thing is because for the longest time, I wasn't doing that. I was just doing all forearm, and that would burn out really, really quickly. And we realized when we watched John Schaefer, the Iced Earth guitar player, do it, he would do this thumb thing. And when we've like kind of figured out that he was doing that, it made it so that we could like last longer for, because it's all just this motion, which really doesn't take much strength. Like this motion takes a lot more effort. So by doing 2 strokes with a simple like pulling in your thumb, pulling it out, mixed in with, you know, one type of, that really helps. So we could do these type of crazy riffs and you know, do them for a long time. So that really, really helps, that type of thing. Can you play a Kalma song? I do know, that's one I want to do for the stream. I think I'm in the wrong tuning, but you get it. Fuck, how'd it go? Ah. There you go. Could someone name that one? Usually that's not like the most common, but it's like absolutely one of my all-time favorite Kalma songs. Really, really love that one. You crazy. 7 Swampany? No, it's not 7 Swampany, but I do love that stuff. Whoa. Holy shit, lots of stuff here. You should cover King by Alveti. I'll have to check that one out. What album is that off of? Would you use that thumb technique for fast solo picking stuff as well? I know a lot of guys do. My buddy Taylor uses the thumb a lot. Kiko Loureiro, I believe, uses his thumb a bit as well. I do think thumb motion is good. I don't utilize it enough, I don't think. I think even Rick Graham uses it for his sweeping, so I think it's a good technique, but I don't necessarily implement it. Tech Dad Inferno, thank you so much for subbing, dude. Welcome. How's it going? Kalma has such nice melodies. Yeah, right? I love Kalma for sure. I used to know the da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Fuck, I used to know it. I don't remember anymore either. Pratya, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Welcome. Do you use hybrid picking? I'm not that good at it, but I do know like one thing that I kind of like sometimes work on. It's a variation off the same thing. I alternate pick and I do. Let me turn off this music so you guys can hear how sloppy it'll be. I'm not that good at it, but I wish I was, because my buddy Taylor's amazing at it and he starts throwing it in everywhere. But I'm not that good at it, so it needs some practice. But that's like the one thing I kind of work on to get it like a little bit better. I did learn at one point the fucking Rick Graham thing, but it's insane. It's gonna sound bad because it's like at what, 20% speed? That's it. I think it's the victory solo, but it needs a lot of work. The thing is, problem for me is my hand, it's kind of big. So hybriding like one string away is actually quite difficult for me. That's why when I showed you that lick, I string skip, because it feels more comfortable to me. So I would do that type of thing if I was, instead of like doing the pick motion, it's usually a little hard. Or I would like kind of like legato a lot of it. Because it's hard to do it that way, but that type of thing, I don't know. It's I'm not that good at it. Let's just be honest. That's all it is. Any diminished ideas? Turn off the song. That's kind of like a lick I like to do a lot. Just that type of thing. Different variations on that type of thing. I don't know, something like that, you know? Tips for practicing this thumb movement to make the gallops. This will help me a lot. It's pretty tough. I have even a hard time explaining this in lessons because it's always weird. I can never remember. There's a motion that happens and then it's the thumb motion. I can never remember which way because there's 3 pick strokes to do a gallop, right? 1, 2, 3, up, down, up. But I can never remember which is which. I feel like what it is what happens is my forearm collapses and then I do the trigger thing. So yeah, that's it for sure. So it's just basically what I'm doing is I'm using my forearm to rotate to get to the string. And then I basically pull my thumb in, which will do the upstroke, and then push out again to do the last downstroke. Then when I actually see it from this angle, I'll show you real quick. Actually looking from this angle, you almost see my pick start here and then end here because of the pulling in. So you see that type of motion. I'm doing the downstroke here because my thumb is fully extended. And then it does the 2 motions there. That type of thing. I find that helps a lot. Hopefully that helps you too. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having some fun watching me struggle through this a little bit. I don't know why I'm so nervous this time. I don't know what's up. I've streamed plenty of times, but right now I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe because there's 119 of you in here. But yeah, for those of you that just maybe popped in, please give it a like. It helps get it out to more people. And if you want to make sure you catch these live streams when I'm maybe a little bit more comfortable, you can hit that bell notification, all that good stuff, you know. But yeah. Awkward silence. Perfect timing to end that song. I'm not skipping Never After. That song's good. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, dude. Thoughts on In Morning? I've had a few people ask me about them, but I haven't got a chance to listen to them, but I like the name. I need to check them out. Any albums you'd recommend, Leon? Any tips for combining the pinky and ring fingers for, oh, that moved away. Whoa, okay, for playing fast leads. Again, I just kind of mentioned that. I think you've been in here. That's going to be really good for the, you know, the third and the pinky kind of working together right there. That's definitely a good one. Oh my God, this chat is moving so fast. I've never had it move this fast. So many people home for this crap that's going on in the world. Hope everybody's out there staying safe though, you know. For me, it's, I mean, I'm always home, you know. I teach from home. I do Skype lessons, for those that don't know, and that's like my main line of work. So it's, I'm kind of like, I think Yari even made a meme, just like when, I forgot, I'm always so bad at mentioning these, but basically my normal life is a quarantine life, so it doesn't feel that crazy for me until I probably run out of toilet paper or some shit, you know. Not that we should talk about that bullshit. Like, look, we're not here to do that, right? We're here to hang out, have a good time. Well, yeah, thank you guys, appreciate it. Have you heard the new Trivium? I haven't. I got into some like the ascendancy stuff a long time ago, but I don't know. I know Chris, my other guitar player in the city, who I chat with a lot. He loves a lot of that stuff. Everyone is quarantined. Is that it? Is that the case? I just haven't even left my house. Hi, do you only listen to heavy metal or also some core? Oh god damn, this is moving so fast. Like Polaris, for example. I've never heard Polaris, but back when I was younger, I listened to like, you know, like As Lay Dying and like Atreyu, I guess, and I don't know if Thrice was considered hardcore. I don't think they're hardcore at all. I don't know. But I listened to some, but like not as much anymore. But As Lay Dying was definitely like a big influence for sure. Like when I was growing up and stuff like that. And they're from here, and they're yeah, so you had to know who they were. I'm a TP dealer, hit me up. All right, David, for sure. Here in Jersey, our curfew is like 8 p.m. Holy shit, that's crazy. Damn. Any Persephone? I don't remember any Persephone, but I have covered some on my Instagram for sure. Super good. I remember I've learned all of the consciousness solo for a student. That shit is insanely difficult. But I wanted to cover it for a long time, but that guy's a really good guitar player. I forget his name, it's super bad. I forget a lot of things. I'm probably got dementia. Cool, thanks bro, of course, no problem. Thoughts on Orbit Culture, if you've ever heard of them? Never heard of them. What are you using to stream? I'm using OBS Streamlabs and my webcams. There's an Amazon link with some of the stuff I use, but basically, yeah, just OBS Streamlabs, and I also have this voice meter banana thing that kind of helps. I know it's a weird name. That it helps me with my stream. I think if I hit this button, you can see. So this has my microphone here, and this is like everything I hear, and it sends it to one input and shit like that. And yeah, it's a whole fucking thing. It's kind of big pain in my butt, to be honest, getting it all set up. Do you like the new As I Lay Dying? I haven't listened to it, to be honest. I liked a lot of, you know, Shadows of Security and stuff like that, and then the one with 94 Hours, that album was really good too. What was that album called? Fuck, I can't remember. But that stuff, I like the older stuff for sure. But I thought like the single that came out, I thought it was pretty good, and like Nick's solo was super amazing. Any Scar Symmetry covers, I really wish. I think that guy's amazing. I don't really like Scar Symmetry, the band, but like anything Per does on guitar is just like real good. He's amazing. Thanks for the answer. No problem, dude. Sorry if I'm not getting to some of your answers. I'm really trying to get to everybody here. Do you play any other instruments? No. God, no. I'd be awful at them. I can tap these pads here for some drum beats. That's about it. I play some Easy Drummer. Have you heard of Frozen Crown? They're right up your alley. Dude, I love Frozen Crown. I think they're really great. Pretty underrated too. The girl singer's really good. I think she's got a good voice, but I like kind of girlier sounding female vocals, where I think a lot of people I find don't really like that stuff. But yeah, super into that, man. Oh, I see Josh's name. Someone tagged them. Furiora. What's up, guys? I see you guys in my streams all the time. Sorry, it's so packed in here. I didn't get to say hi. Oh, there you are, Josh. I don't know if you follow him on Twitch, but yesterday he was going through some of the other prototypes he has, but he has a BC Rich and a Kiesel prototype as well. Oh, your guys are chatting. Disregard me. Hey man, suggest a guitar under 300. Under 300, I really have. I mean, here's the thing. I think with buying guitar gear, I think you should always go used. Like, I really do think that. Like, if you can find whatever you want used, because the thing is, more than likely people are just upgrading, and not a lot of people are just like trashing the guitar and then putting it up on reverb and stuff like that. I think a lot of times you can get some good stuff. I've got this guitar at a pawn shop for $180, and it's like a $500, $600 guitar. So like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, you can really save a lot. And this one as well, my other EX guitar, it's a 350 series, which is pretty good. It's like, again, like a $500 guitar, but I got this one for $250 off eBay. And I think those are really good. What's your League of Legends rank? I was Plat 5, but then I stopped playing because I wanted to stop not doing videos. I love League, but yeah, it's also really toxic. I think you know that. But yeah, I got to Plat 5 at one point. Or I did it for 3 seasons or 2 seasons, I can't remember. I want to say 3, but maybe not. I don't know. I just like got to Plat and then stopped though, you know. Do you like the new Nightwish? I liked the second song, weirdly enough. It was more like, I forget what it was called, but that one was really good. I liked it. But yeah, I don't know. Still not really topping, like, you know, Once or Dark Passion Play, or, you know, even Imaginarium. I think those albums still sounding better than the singles they put out, in my opinion, you know. Oh wow, it's packed in here today. I know, right? What's up, man? How you doing, Raziel? For how long have you been growing your hair? Very long time. I've been growing it since, what was it? I had it cut before my first, the way I remember it always is I had it cut for my first time playing Battle of the Bands. It was actually my first time actually ever playing, was Battle of the Bands my sophomore year in high school. So I was 16. So a long time, let's just put it that way. So very long time I've been growing out my hair. But you know, I get occasional trims, but I had a bad experience. That trip that I went to Hawaii and got that last cut, the last time I actually cut it, I had like, it was bad. The lady had to buzz it because it was just so, she made me look so like weird. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, please just buzz this off. So I had to start from scratch, and now I like don't trust any hairdressers. Do you like Bullet for My Valentine? I never really got around to listening to them too much. It was a little too poppy for me, I guess, but I don't know. I've learned some stuff for students, and they can have some cool riffs, for sure. Do you do the legendary? Can you do the legendary Winter Madness solo live in this very stream? Probably not. I think I know like a little bit of the first part. What is it? You know, I'll pause so everybody can hear me fuck this up. How'd it go? Alright. Oh, I don't remember the run at all, but that type of thing. I forgot. I don't even know. I'm just going off memory. That type of thing. That's the best I can do. Sorry. I don't remember it that well, but yeah, there's a little bit of it. Again, watch the video. I did that shit like, what, 7 years ago? Shit's tough, but yeah. What's the most expensive guitar you own? It's either my custom Acacia or my Les Paul right there. I don't really actually know how much this goes for the Acacia, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. And then my custom or my standard Les Paul right there is I think it was like $2,500 or something like that. But my mom got it for me as a birthday gift, so yeah, I didn't pay for it. But definitely expensive and one of my favorite guitars. Okay, let's see here. Play some more of this. Can you play any Winter Sun stuff? That was it. I can, like I said, I kind of did the whole like. Oh no, you know one thing I kind of learned for some students earlier was it. There's a little transition there that's hard. Oh dang it! I can't remember the tail. I don't remember, but that's Star Child, right? Oh, I forgot it. I forgot a lot of it. That type of thing. Peter, what's up, man? How's it going, bud? Play Sonata Arctica. Star Child, yeah, there you go, Pat, you got it. Sonata, I don't even, what do I even know from Sonata? I love Sonata, but I actually just never learned any of it. The reason I don't learn a lot of the stuff I love, sometimes it kind of kills it. It's kind of like knowing the magic trick a little bit, you know? So I kind of like to just like listen and enjoy it. Usually when I learn a cover, I kind of like almost never want to hear that song or solo ever again, because it's just like, holy shit, I've listened to it so much that it's like, you know, I don't know, just like I can't hear it ever again, if that makes sense. I'm gonna keep asking here, Lol, do you have any tips for economy picking? Sorry, Fallen, if I've missed your question, bud. For economy, I suck at it. I only know, like, I mean, I just kind of like, I think there's like one thing I kind of do. So like, you know how I kind of have like this Paul Gilbert like that I think is really good for alternate picking, just the typical. The one thing that I kind of do to practice economy is this like, again, just like a simple basic lick that doesn't take too much memory, like even just going across scales. Like that's good, but then you have to think about so much stuff rather than focusing on just the motion, you know? This is kind of just like a nice little small version that you don't really have to think about the pattern too much. You just focus on getting that like pattern, that sweeping kind of feeling for the economy motion, and then the alternate picking, you get that all in like one little compact lick. But even then, it doesn't really necessarily always translate to. Yeah, see, I'm not that good at it. It's pretty tough. So I mean, I find economy stuff to be probably like one of the hardest things. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just tricky. But that's what I would do. I just never really take the time to actually practice it. I only practice it when it comes up in a lick. Like I think the few licks that has come up, there's Winter Sun's Time solo. without the overbend, but that type of thing. Like, so when it comes up, I'll work on it, but I don't really work on it too much other than that, because it doesn't come up that often, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know. When it doesn't come up, I don't really practice it too much. But yeah, God, there's so many of you in here. It's crazy. Thank you again for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Any tips how I can practice the door key turn motion on my picking hand? I'm struggling with only using my wrist when picking. That's a very good question. And this is a thing I think a lot of people should maybe consider, because I think a lot of people do pick from what he's mentioning is this wrist motion, right? But what I do a lot, which is my main picking motion, is this. It's a forearm rotation. So there's two bones in the forearm. One's kind of stationary and one's just kind of collapsing over it. And this is my motion. So to practice that, to answer your question, bud, I think what I like to do, just start with bigger strumming things first. Just get that kind of down. You can even get it kind of going quickly. And then kind of get smaller and smaller with it as you can. And then that should be your picking for, everything. Single string even. So start big, so you make sure you're doing the motion correctly, right? It's easy to do a big motion of this. Try and take out your arm if you can. Konstad, thank you so much for subbing, man. I appreciate that. Welcome, bud. But yeah, I would take out, make sure you're doing that motion by doing that big motion. Obviously, it's really easy to, don't use the arm though. Like, it's common for strumming to want to use that elbow. You can see my elbow moving. Try and keep it still. Practice the strumming, even though this isn't how you would normally strum, you would utilize the arm. Just do that and get smaller and smaller down to one string. And then hopefully that sensation is still the same, and then you can lock in that muscle memory and then start to put it into licks that you know and stuff like that. Hopefully that helps you out, bud. Oh my God, this chat, it's crazy. You guys are crazy. Is your Explorer a Jesper ESP? No, I think it's actually a Static X one, but I spray painted the pickguard black and then let it kind of just let the silver come out of it. But I'm pretty sure it's like a Wayne Static, not top end series. It's definitely like a lower end model. At least it's based on that. The diamond plate is what I think makes it his. I don't know. I just like the guitar. Diego, thanks for subbing, man. Welcome. Yeah, appreciate you guys all being here. It's awesome. Hello from Finland. Can you play my all-time favorite Deep Purple? Sometimes I feel like screaming. I don't know it off the top of my. I don't know that one. Sorry, man. But thanks for being here, bud. Welcome. Love your country. Absolutely one of my favorite places. Loved your Bias FX2 review. Would you ever consider reviewing Bias Amp 2 as well? I believe it'll be so interesting. I thought, wait, didn't I do a Bias Amp 2 review? I think I did. Infinity Strike, thank you so much for subbing, man. Or man or woman. I've done that before. I keep saying, thanks, man. Like, I do that just commonly. I just say that, in, Instagram messages, and someone's like, I'm a girl. And it's like, shit. So I try not to do that, Why? Thank you so much for subbing. Appreciate that. Play Tornado Soul solo? I started to a little earlier. Thanks, Aaron. Welcome. Was it? Thank you so much for following, man, on Mixer. Appreciate that, bud. Thank you. Oh, that's as much as I can remember at this point. Oh, thank you so much for the host, dude. Appreciate that. Welcome, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate this so much. It's awesome. Do you like the new band Bodom After Midnight? Have they released any songs? I haven't heard anything, but I'm sure it'll be cool. I mean, if Lexi's writing, right, it's gonna be good. Can you play Master of Puppets by Metallica? I know the whole, I don't know the whole lick, with the... And I don't even know the Thanks so much for following, dude. Appreciate it. But yeah, there you go. There's some of it, at least. I'm so lazy with learning stuff. If I've learned any of those classic licks, even just I always learn just the part, the one part you need to know, and nothing else, nothing extra, just the one little bit. But that one I really like the. You know how it goes. Do you like Nah, Oblivious Scars? I've never really listened to them. I saw them live when they came with Winter Sun, and I thought, I know, it was really hard to like take it in from a live standpoint for me because I'd never heard the songs. So, because they have so many like instruments, right? So it's kind of it was really hard to like kind of understand with this like whatever the message they were giving in their song. I don't know. It was kind of weird to me, but like I've heard. I don't know. I haven't given them much of a chance. Basically, I should try them. Do you have an album you'd recommend? Maybe not. I'll try and catch it in this chat here, but if you do, let me know. I'll check them out. Cause yeah, a lot of people seem to like them. Hey, what's up? What's up, Trueno? How's it going, bud? Thoughts on Rick Graham? Rick Graham is absolutely incredible. Like one of the, probably like the best guitar player I can think of. Like if I had to just say like who is the one of the fastest guitar players you know, it'd just be Rick Graham. Probably right away. Can you play Firepower Kills by Warbringer? That's so specific. I can't. I'm sorry, man. Metal Jazz, thank you so much for following on Mixer, dude. Appreciate that. Or, there I go again saying dude. It's probably not. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Just Steve-I. Tyler Spoon, thank you so much for following me on Twitch, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, you guys, I'm on Twitch and Mixer as well, so yeah, welcome. Appreciate it. Lil Wayne, I don't know any Lil Wayne. What's your signal chain right now? It's just some plugins, so I have, it's just direct, and then I'm using the Emissary plugin from STL Tones, and I have an IR that I like, the Catharsis Pres High. It's old as shit, but that's what I like, and then just some delay and some reverb that's built into my DAW. Nick Crow, thank you so much for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. Are you... Jeez, I need some water. I'm just realizing how dry my mouth is. Just subbed. Larkin, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Welcome. Can you play Nirvana songs? Was it... There you go. That's all I know. I don't know. I never learned much of Nirvana. I got into them when I was super like first starting out playing, but I barely remember anything other than that. You know. What picks do you use? I'm using the Dunlop Ultex Sharps and a 0.9. And yeah, you can if you want to see a lot of my gear. There's a link for my Amazon like affiliate link thing in the description. It's got like a lot of that, like picks, strings, cables, all that stuff. You know. You like Deathclock? Can you play a song? Yeah, I love Deathclock. Let me think. Sorry, is the music like distracting? If it is, let me know and I'll try and turn it off. I'll try and be more active about it. But I feel like it's kind of like, it feels weird when I'm just like no one else is, when I'm just talking and nothing else is on. That's it. That's about as much as I can remember. I used to know the what? I did the... No, that's not the shape. I hate that inside picking lick. There it is. That type of stuff. That's about as much as I can remember from Deathclock. I always wanted to cover the duel. That would have been sick. That also would have been really, really difficult, you know? That would have been awesome, though. Love that one. Yeah, Awaken. There you go, Thrash Dude. Love that stuff, you know? Yeah, the first album especially. And Beatty, I really wish I should know something from Slania, but I don't. Sorry. Your favorite song, band, riff? That's super tough. That's really tough. I don't even know. That would be super hard. Like, there's so many good songs, bands, and riffs. You know what I'm saying? Toki vs. Squizgar, yeah. Do you know any Creedence Clearwater Revival songs? No, I'm sorry. I don't. Play In Flames song. I don't know any In Flames either, which is, again, super weird. Like, I really like In Flames, but I've never actually, like, learned any, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I know any. I don't think I know one. But I listen to a lot of them stuff. It's super weird, I know. It's probably just spent too much time working on like really difficult solos. I spend a lot of time working on like just one thing, obviously, to get the covers to where they are, you know what I'm saying? What handle on Twitch? It's just Garrett J. Peters, 2 R's, 2 T's, everybody. Don't fucking forget it. Everybody spells it with one T, and then they're like, I can't find this shit. Oh my god, this chat is out of control. I don't even think the number of people in here is correct anymore. Is this refresh at all? I don't even know. How many people does it say are in here? You should learn in Flames. Oh, if by Chan. That sounds, I've learned some stuff by Chan for students, and it's just like, they don't even want to like work on it after we work on like the first like 10 notes. That stuff's insane. They are amazing guitar players for sure. And actually from San Diego too. Omega, what's up, man? Thank you so much for following me on Twitch. Appreciate that, dude. Welcome. I don't know any corn, sorry, man. Rust in peace, please. I don't know that either. Play your most remembered nurse rhyme song. There you go. All-time favorite. That's what sometimes I'll teach that. Like if there's like when I had to teach a kid, like a very young kid, it'd be like, all right, here you go. Here's your Mary Had a Little Lamb, you know? Or was it? K-Jonks, thank you so much for following. Appreciate that, bud. Welcome. Some Scar Memory stuff. I wish I knew some of that stuff. Any animals as leaders? No. I'm sorry, guys. I wish. A CAFO song is super good though. I really like that one. I do not know corn. Sorry. The intro of Conan the Barbarian. I don't know that either. Oh my god, you guys are just requesting. I think like maybe tomorrow I'll try and like warm up, like practice some full song playthroughs, so that way you guys can actually see me play a little bit more rather than just sit here and be like, nope, don't know how to play that anymore. Philip, thank you so much for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome, bud. Oh my god, this is moving so fast. Kyle, thank you so much for following. Appreciate that, guys. Any freaking Tool? I do not know any freaking Tool. I don't know. I never got into Tool, to be honest. Slipknot, Jesus Christ, no. Nuclear Spring, thanks for subbing even though I didn't know your request. Sorry, bud. Faker, BFMV, please? What even is that? I feel like I've seen that acronym before. Don't know what that. Thrash Dude, thank you so much for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome, man. Oh my god, the Adams theme. Steel Panther. I don't know any Steel Panther. Any Symphony X? Yeah, I know the, you know. That type of thing. Every single message, I know, every single message is a request. It's crazy. Like, sorry guys, you just like put me doing the test. There's favorite Malmsteen song. Oh my god. Oh, I guess you're just asking what's my favorite Malmsteen song. I don't know. I definitely like, you know, Far Beyond the Song and stuff like that. Was it the? I don't even know if that's the right way to play it. Play the solo from your STL Tones Tone Hub demo. Let me see. That type of thing. I think I got it. It's a 3. Something like that, right? Favorite Winter Sun song? I think it's Battle Against Time. I really, really like that one. I really like the solo on that one. I really like the song. Probably that one, I'd like to say. That one's pretty good. Do you remember The Boy Who Wanted to Become a Real Puppet? Oh my god, that shit just went away. The Real Puppet by Sonata, you played it quite recently. No, I didn't. That shit was like years ago. I may have reposted it recently, but I don't remember it. I wish I did. That's a good solo. It's one of my favorites, but I don't remember it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. What can you tell us about your mentor who influenced you in your teenage? So like, yeah, when I first started playing, I had a friend of mine who started playing, like he was just playing guitar and he played like a song off the radio and I thought that was super sick. So he kind of like got me into guitar. I always credit him, his name was Chase. And then I met my guitar teacher at Guitar Center when I bought my amp. And he like, you know, demoed the amp and I'm like, wow, you're amazing. Do you give lessons? And he was the one that started teaching me and he taught me all the things about like, no, you gotta like learn stuff by ear, fuck the tabs and all that stuff. And you know, that type of thing. I didn't start learning to use my ear. I was just kind of like, you know, it's kind of like against it. But now, like after like a few years went by, I remember I started learning something by ear by accident. I was actually trying to write something, and that's when I figured that out and started doing that stuff. So, yeah, my guitar teacher, Brian McAlpin, he's in a band called Psychotic Waltz. They just released an album too, and yeah, he's amazing, incredible teacher for sure. But yeah, so those are definitely my. Like he was definitely my mentor. And then my buddy, I also think that a lot of my mentors were like my friends, really. Like when I started playing, you know, you have buddies that are also playing and you see them play something cool. And those are like the best free guitar lessons, right? Because it's like, whoa, you learned that, like show me how to play that. So a lot of that was my buddy Simon Kang. He was in a band called Mortium, a good friend of mine. And then Chris Cochon, the other guitar player in Mysidia, he taught me like all the rhythm stuff because he was like, again, super into Iced Earth and all that stuff. So that was definitely like a big, you know, he showed me a lot of like, I remember he actually taught me how to like just straight up do, just like even start doing that. Like I never really practiced triplets. I was just trying to like learn a bunch of solos, you know, just when I was like first growing up and stuff. Like, so I never really worked on, you know, I knew the like, was it the, that type of thing, but I never really like, you know, worked on like, well, you know, what gallops are really necessary in metal. I never really like worked on that, so he's kind of the one who showed me that. So basically a lot of my friends and my guitar teacher, those are my big first influence, if that makes sense, you know? Play Dragon Force through the fire and the flames. I used to know the intro, was it? That's it, right? Whatever the fuck the run-up is, but yeah, that's all I know. Psychotic Waltz are awesome, dude. Yeah, if you know who they are, yeah. That was my guitar teacher, Brian McAlpin. Iced Earth is so underrated, indeed. I love Iced Earth. I think the song that I worked on to get the gallops and stuff down was the that type of thing, you know? 035. That type of thing. Do you know the main link to Children of Bodom's Blood Drunk? I don't. I'm sorry, bud. Can you play any Arch Enemy stuff? I used to know the full cover for Bury Me an Angel was at the... I used to know that was like, and I used to know the verse and everything, but now I don't know it. I'm gonna put on the spot, and I can't remember anything that I know. I forgot what that. I think that was that Burning Angel though, or Bury Me an Angel? I can never remember. I think it's Burning Angel, right? I think that was it. But yeah. Nice. Good evening. Greetings from Poland. What's up, man? How's it going? Lotto Death. How's it going? 035 demonetized, right? Exactly. Do you work for DOP or Head and Shoulders? I'm a suave guy. Get it right! I'm just kidding. AC/DC, please? I used to know that, what is it, that type of thing, or was it? That type of thing. There's some AC/DC for you. Any My Chemical Romance? No, I never got into them, sorry. Just got a dime bag autograph on eBay. Nice, that's awesome. That probably cost a pretty penny. I'd like to think. I don't know. Dimebag's amazing. Death Clock maybe? Yeah, I did some Death Clock a little earlier. There you go. How do I get better at using a pick? Just keep practicing with a pick. Just like, I don't know, work on your alternate picking. I think that's what a lot of people get like a little freaked out on with the picking. The upstrokes get a little difficult, so just you know, simple stuff, that type of thing, you know, even just maybe going through scales. Stuff like that could be good, or even just, you know, I don't really like to practice it, but that, you know, that type of like just typical chromatic stuff, that can work as well. Typically, I like to do that simple 12, 13, 15 B string, 12 E string, and then back. That's a good one to just get your alternate picking going. That type of thing. Do you listen to Amon Amarth? Yeah, of course. I love Amon Amarth. Played some of that a little earlier. How about Nuno Betancourt? I know I'm showing my age, 58. It's all good. Yeah, Nuno's insane. I started getting into Nuno because of a student. I never really like listened to it, but that DVD that came out, his guitar tone on that was just so good. I really liked his tone and his playing, of course. But yeah, sorry, this fucking song. But yeah, and then Rabia from Chapman Guitars, he really like loves Nuno, and I've seen him play, like cover some solos, and I'm like, man, that sounds really good, but I don't know any Nuno. Any 7-string guitars? I don't have any 7s, no, I'm sorry, I'm a 6-string guy. But I do think 7s have their place, like, you know, once you get into like B tuning territory, like I have guitars that are in C standard, so, you know, dropping that would be like, what, A sharp? Like once you get down there, it's like, kind of makes sense at that point just to get a 7, so I understand, but I just don't really tune that low. I think C is usually as low as I'll go for that type of stuff, you know? Yeah. Pantera. I don't know, I just need that. I don't even know that bam, 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 that type of thing. Yeah, Stephen Terraberry loves and plays Nuno. Nice, nice. Stephen Terranberry. Is that a real guy, or are you mentioning Steve Terraberry and like saying it all weird? Nevermore 7-string lead. I know. Loomis definitely is like one of the primary like influences if I was to get a 7-string. But even that is just like so terrifying. I don't even know. Cornflake, soft or crispy? Crispy. For sure. I mean, you don't want that soggy shit. Fuck that. Hello, bro. Hey, how's it going, Astro Weed? How's it going? Stephen Terrorberry. Baby. I don't go beyond a 7-string, the tone just vanishes in my humble opinion. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like the pickups, some guys have figured it out. Like they got the right pickup that like makes it so it pops, you know, like Animals as Leader stuff, you know, that guy, but he's basically playing like on a clean tone, you know, and stuff like that. Like not a clean tone, but like his distorted tone for like all the stuff he does with it is sick. But it's like I feel like, yeah, when you do like the heavy distorted, heavy stuff with the 7-string, I feel like it can get kind of like lost, you know? In my opinion, but that's just me, you know. I found you from Californication. Nice, man. That's crazy. Love Leo. Like, that stuff's awesome. String gauge for D standard. Again, it depends on the scale length. So my preferred scale length, for example, this guitar is 24 3/4. So that's Gibson scale length. So for that, I use 10 to. I have it written down. I always forget the low string. Can't remember if I use a hybrid or not. 10 to 46 in D standard for that. But if I was to be more like standard scale length, I'd probably use 9s for D standard. Yeah, so yeah, 10 to 46 in 24 3/4, and 25 and a half I would do like, yeah, 9 to like 42. I like them real loose for the vibrato. Kiwi, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that. It's awesome. I play 10 to 52. Nice. Where are you from? I'm from California. San Diego specifically. But no, I'm not gonna get any more specific. No. What do you think of Slash as a guitar player? So Slash is the reason I started playing guitar. So I'm kind of like, that's why I have that that Les Paul, even though you can't really see the finish. It's the Desert Burst. First thing I ever learned, you know, that type of thing, you know. So I do like Slash as like, you know, in terms of like, I don't know. I think what he did was amazing. Like, I really love his solos and stuff like that. I think like November Rain and all that stuff is really, really good. Paradise City, all of that's super sick. But in terms of like, is he like, you know, John 5 or like, you know, Rick Graham's skill level? Like, obviously not. But like, he does his thing and he does it well, in my opinion. A lot of people say he's overrated, but I think I love like the Use Your Illusion albums, like the Estranged solo. I really, really like stuff like that. I think he's good. I don't know. My God, my throat's starting to get all rough here. How long will we be streaming? Hour and 45? Nice. Yeah, hopefully you guys are having some fun hanging out here. I know we're all like in a weird spot. Riv, Ron, thank you so much for subscribing. But yeah, like, you know, it's pretty weird out there, but hopefully everybody's staying safe and gets their toilet paper and water and, you know, essentials. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are on YouTube, again, give it a thumbs up so more people see it. Appreciate it a lot. And if you really want to, there's a donation thing. If you've learned anything or if you're just having a good time and you want to donate, it helps me to do these more often. But if, of course, like, no sweat. If you don't want to, it's all good. Eric, thank you so much for subscribing, bud. All of you, thank you so much. Welcome. It's really cool to hang out with you guys. I love it. Greetings from Colombia. Hey, greetings from America. What do you really think about the coronavirus? I don't know. I just think it sucks. That's what I really think. I think it sucks. If it's real or not and all that stuff, I don't really want to go too into it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. It's shit. It sucks that we're all dealing with it, but you know, it's whatever. I hope everybody stays safe and I feel like this will all get fixed in like 2 weeks. That's maybe wishful thinking, but I like to think so. It seems like everybody's on top of it. Everybody knows what's going on. Hopefully some people are starting to take it more seriously. I knew some people that were kind of like, yeah, I just went to a festival. It's like, what? I'm like, what are you doing? Stay home. Like, you know, I don't know. That's my opinion. Stay home, you know. Greetings from USA, you must say. Yes, greetings from the USA. Mitch, thank you so much for subbing, dude. Welcome. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, how are you guys doing? My turn to ask you the questions. How's everybody doing? Are you guys all doing well? Do you like System of a Down? I do like some System of a Down songs for sure. Dark Exotic, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Welcome. What do you think of, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I know who you're talking about. I should probably say it for the stream so people know what I'm reading. Ichika Nito? Is that it? Ichiki? I can't fucking say that. I think he's insane. I think that guy writes some cool stuff for sure. Really, really interesting for sure. Can you play anything by intervals? I don't know anything. I'm sad today. I'm sorry. Hopefully the stream's helping out a little bit. You know. Just sub. Thank you, Beans. Appreciate that. It didn't pop up. I hope it's working. Did it pop up? No, I didn't miss it. Did I? Or did you just like subscribe recently? Either way, thanks, man. What happened after your Winter Sun audition? Did they call you? So with that, I'd known Teemu from, like, I'd talked to him before. When I went on the Finland trip, you know, we hung out and stuff like that. And I'd met him after a few of the Winter Sun shows before, and he'd seen my Winter Madness cover. So I was on, like, I could like hit him up. Basically, I messaged him as soon as I saw that there was an audition even available. So I sent him a message being like, yo, do I have a real shot? Would you prefer me to like post this on YouTube type thing? And they said that they specifically wanted somebody that really like lived there and then spoke the language. So that kind of like canceled me out the language thing. And moving, like if he'd asked, I would have really thought about that and considered it if I'd been asked. So with knowing that, I kind of could tell, like I was like, all right, they're probably not looking at me realistically. So I just did the audition just for fun because it was like kind of a big challenge. And also like kind of as a maybe, like to see like, oh, maybe what if it's like I could do it like that good, and like, you know, maybe they would consider me in the future or something like that. So no, they didn't call me after, basically, because, you know, I think of those reasons. But he did message me afterwards, and he did say like, hey, we thought you did a really, really good job, and you're like the second person to audition. So that was cool. So I was like, sweet, you know, so that was cool. But yeah, Zareth, what's up, man? How you doing, my dude? I see that Twitch icon. There's a lot of YouTube in here, which is cool. But yeah, it pops out. How you doing, bud? Staying safe? How did you learn to play guitar? I took lessons and I learned a lot from my friends, and then I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and that's why I started doing YouTube videos myself. I wanted to help show people how, you know, my influences, and you know that you can do it, you know, especially with my last live streams. I know I'm not doing anything right now as far as teaching goes, but I do want to do more of that. But yeah, I want to show people my process, how I learn this stuff by ear and all that good stuff. Maybe not today. Today I don't know why, I'm just feeling a little nervous. I think there's like a lot of you in here. I feel like I knew there would be, which is cool, but yeah, I don't know, like not quite feeling ready to play like my most gnarly shit right now. But maybe tomorrow I'll get warmed up, like I said, and do that like full playthrough and stuff like that. But yeah. Do you have any pets? Yeah, I have 2 cats. 2 fat fucking cats. They're super fat. Andrew Scott, ooh, that reverb, right? Isn't it good? It's actually just the stock reverb, which is kind of crazy. Like my Ableton, that's my DAW, Ableton, it's just one of their stock reverbs. It sounds really good. Favorite Guns N' Roses song? That's a good question. I want to say like November Rain, but I really like Estranged, and I really like Civil War and stuff like that. I haven't listened to Guns N' Roses in so long. Obviously like Paradise City, Night Train, super good too. Not necessarily a deep cut, but like not necessarily one of the most popular ones. You know, Welcome to the Jungle and stuff, but like, maybe I should just say Sweet Child of Mine, because it's like, you know, literally the most, it's like the first one I heard, the one that made me really fall in love with guitar. So probably that one. Let's just say that one. But I want to say November Rain is probably more so my favorite. That makes sense. Chris, what's up, my dude? I was talking about you earlier. Guys, Chris is in here, Koshan from Mysidia. Just got home from work, gonna hang in here for a bit, then bathe myself in sanitizer for 3 hours. Nice. Welcome, man. How you doing, bud? We got to play some online games later. Yeah. Yeah, I was playing some Mysidia stuff. Tuna, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Appreciate that. Yeah, good stuff, man. Everyone's asking me to like play more of that stuff, and I'm like, I can't play the new stuff. I don't even actually really remember it, but I also don't remember a lot of the old stuff because it's been so long. You know what I'm saying? Favorite Burzum song? I don't listen to Burzum. I've never really listened to them. Can you play November Rain? I've never learned it. I know, I'm an awful person. Can you play Painkiller? Yeah, I can do that. Let me turn off the song. Stop. That type of thing. Yeah, I know that riff. But I don't know the solo or anything like that as well. I'm confused, both YouTube and Twitch stream? Yeah, so I'm streaming, I'm using Restream, so it's also doing Mixer as well. So it's just on multiple platforms, so hopefully people will find me and all that stuff. But yeah, the chat I know looks really weird with the whole like, oh, like YouTube : blah, 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 you know, but it's wherever, you know, I just want to kind of be everywhere. Anybody can see the stream and stuff like that. Can you play Winter Madness solo? I botched it a little bit earlier. I don't know if I want to do it again. I don't know if anybody wants to see it again. I'm sure it was pretty awful. I'm sure a lot of people left after that. I hate this lick. I don't remember the speed picking part. I don't remember it. I'm sorry, I don't remember. What about some Sevenfold? I used to know some Avenged Sevenfold, but the way I learned all that stuff was like wrong because I was using tabs back in the day, so I don't even know. Was it that? There you go. If you know that one, that's a little bit older, but I used to play that. It's weird. Does anybody else get this? I know a lot of you were asking me to like play stuff that I like recently did a video even for, and I cannot remember it. But all the old stuff I learned when I was younger is just like somehow still stuck in there. Like, how do I even know the tail for the? Like, I don't know how I remember that from, like, you know, forever ago, how to play, you know, Guns N' Roses and stuff like that, but it's just super weird. That stuff's just, like, just never leaving. But anything I learned, like, even yesterday, I'm just like, I'm sorry, what? I don't know it. If there had to be guitar gods, you would be one. Haha, keep it up, man. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Brandon B. Is that the Brandon B I know? Do I actually know you, Brandon B? I know Brandon B. Do you recommend Jackson? Can't be. Brandon B I know doesn't play guitar. Do you recommend Jackson USA models? I think that the USA models are pretty sick. I've had some students actually have them when I used to do more in-person lessons, and I thought they were nice, but I typically don't reach for a Jackson most other times, but it's been a long time. Like I'm talking about when I first used to go into Guitar Center, I would never find myself picking up Jackson. It would be more like Les Pauls because that's what I owned. And they were more expensive, and you always wanted to pick up the expensive guitars, right? I was that little kid. But yeah, I mean, I obviously think the Kelly shape is sick, but I feel like those necks are kind of a little bit more specific, and they're not quite what I'm comfortable with. I'm more like into the ESP type of shape, I guess, a little bit. I practiced a lot on those ESPs as well. Those are like the Les Paul and the ESP right here are the main guitars that I worked on, like when I was learning, like when I spent a lot of hours. So I'm really comfortable on those necks, you know what I'm saying? Do you write your own music? Yeah, the stuff you're hearing in the background right now is my music that's on Spotify. You can just search my name, Garrett Peters, 2 R's, 2 T's. And this is 3 songs from a band that I'm working on, a project called Shadowless. Hopefully gonna get that out this year. Moving along, I definitely have all the songs that I want done, so I just need to like actually track them, and we're working on vocal melodies and stuff like that. So hopefully soon. And then I also got my other band, Massidia, which is also working on an album, which we would be recording right now if it wasn't for this fucking bullshit. But yeah, basically, yeah, Massidia is another band that we have an album coming out that I'm also super, super excited about. You can check both of those out on Spotify, Apple, iTunes Music, all that stuff, you know? USA Eclipse, yeah, those guitars are pretty sweet. Schecter, I'm not so into Schecter, that's the thing. I can never get into Schecter guitars. I don't know what it is. Those necks are very specific in my opinion. I definitely have a hard time kind of like playing those, you know? Do you remember some of the old Klim Hazard stuff? Yeah, I just did some Klim Hazard in my latest video though. Thing. I don't know if I remember any more Klim Hazard. I hate being on the spot. Was it? Chris, are you still here? I'm so sorry. We were literally supposed to record like 3 days this week. Fuck coronavirus. I know, right, bud? I know. We got pretty close though. We're like, what, halfway through at least? It's pretty good. Eruption? I don't know Eruption. Never learned that. Any tips to learn guitar? I have only learned basic tabs and I'm trying to memorize the basic chords. Yeah, chords are good. It's definitely good to get those down. But the thing I don't like about the chords, the basic chords, is it's not really like realistic for a lot of what you're going to play, at least in metal. Like most of it, the reason I say that is because a lot of chords require your hand to be not touching any other strings, but that's not really realistic. Whenever I'm playing like anything like an actual power chord, which is what you're gonna use more, like, but not even that, just like any type of riff, any type of solo, there's a lot of muting happening. And I really find that like your fingers should be flat, muting a lot of the guitar. So like one thing I like to teach a lot in my lessons is I like to focus on the first finger. That does a lot of work. Like, you know how Michelangelo Badio has those things that he puts on his guitar to help dampen the strings, or people will use it in studios to wrap it, like wrap something so it mutes all the strings? Basically, you kind of want to just do that with your hand. This non-music thing is killing me. Okay, so you want to do that with your hand. And what I'm saying by that is you should be able to play with your first finger on the A string 5th fret. You should be able to take your pick, go through all 6 strings, and by the time you're done playing that, just hear the A string. And that says that you're using your first finger correctly. Because the reason why you're focusing on the first finger too is most of the time your first finger's down. When you play, like, your first finger's still down, it's not lifting up, or at least it shouldn't be. So I think that type of thing is good. Sorry if I'm kind of gone off topic with your question here, but chords are okay, but really just like kind of get your basic power chords down. I think strumming, you know, stuff like that, just palm muting. If you got an amp, it's kind of weird to do it without an amp, but all that stuff's, you know, really good. But yeah, that's some kind of tips for anybody kind of just first starting out, I think, you know. Come on, play some Winter Sun. Jeez, you guys. If you can play the full verse and chorus riffs of Melancholy Misery, I will Venmo you $10 right now. Dude, fuck you. Let me think. But you didn't say what speed. There it is, comes back. I'm not gonna do the squeal. Ah, oh, no. Oh, we did that. Oh no. Fuck. No, I don't know it. I can't remember it. I feel like it's like on the tip of my finger, like, you know, it's like I kind of like feel the muscle memory coming back, but there it is. Ah. I can't remember that tail. Is it upsend or descend? Oh no! Oh, we're in a different tuning too. Something like that. That's the best I could do, Chris. I really want that $10. I just wanted to see if I could actually remember it, man. That was pretty fun. That riff was always hard for me when I was younger because Chris here likes the downstroke. And if you noticed all that. Ah! I tried. Yeah, that's fun though. Man, I miss those songs. I'm definitely, like I said, I want to, tomorrow I'd like to maybe set up and like actually get some songs like prepared and maybe do like a live stream of me like running through some full songs. I definitely want to throw in some Clem Hazard stuff. That would be really fun. Oh, but I'd have to play the shitty solos that we wrote. That'd be so awful. That was amazing. You don't need to Venmo me. I just wanted to see if I could do it. I always loved Winter Madness solo. Yeah, it's a fucking amazing solo. It's absolutely incredible. Can you play some Children of Bodom or Overkill? Oh wait, I can play that stuff. That's not gonna get copyright claimed. Let me play some Clem Hazard. I'm only playing like my shit because I'm like, oh, that's not gonna trigger the YouTube bullshit. I want to be able to like put this up and not have it be demonetized and shit. Hopefully it doesn't demonetize, but yeah. So yeah, I'll play some Clem Hazard in the background here. But yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll play some actual Clem Hazard in as well as Mysidia. And I should do that. Oh, that would be really hard to learn. The Quest for Truth song that we have, I think is a good one. Can you play some Linkin Park riffs? I actually don't know any Linkin Park riffs. I do like Linkin Park though. I used to listen to them when I was younger. God, these requests. Eminem, Lose Yourself? Are you serious? It's pretty easy. It's easy. You need 2 basic chords. That's right. You tell me those 2 chords, I'll try and remember it. Is it? I don't remember it at all. I feel like I've learned it at one point though. You need to play all my wet fart solos. You'll lose all your subscribers in record speed. Yes. Dude, mine weren't that good either. I had that one thing right there. That was it, and then I did some for like way too long. Oh god. That, and then I had like the one thing in Web of Lies that was kind of cool. Was it the... I can't even play it. That was the first sweep I ever put in a solo. Just that little thing. I thought it was so cool, and then I harmonized it. So stoked, but yeah. Man, what a throwback. Oh, I haven't played that stuff in so long. Man, we gotta... I can't wait for us to finish this album so we can just start having more band practice. I remember the last one we did, for those of you, we were, Chris in here, for those that don't know, he's in the band. He's the guy who writes for Massidia. And we had band practice the other, like, a long time ago now, but we just jammed through a bunch of Klim Hazard as much as we could and just kind of like laughed at it, like, oh my god, look how bad our solos are and stuff like that. It was so fun. We should, oh man, if there was some, maybe we should just go get quarantine, or get coronavirus checked, Chris, and then we could do some live streams of us like jamming through some of this stuff. That'd be so fun. Like actually both of us, that'd be so fun. Thunder Horse. Okay, I don't know Thunder Horse. I'm so sorry. You guys are aggressive with these requests. I'm so sorry. I'm like the worst streamer as far as requests go. That's why, again, I want to try and hopefully do that, what I want to do tomorrow. I'll be prepared, and I can actually play stuff that's actually good. You know what's bugging me is this hole in this shirt. Look at this shit. Like, how much of a piece of shit am I? Some Encepharum riffs to honor that t-shirt. I used to know stuff, but now I can't remember. I learned the solo for Token of Time back in the day. What do I know from Encepharum? I used to know. I don't know any. I can't. What do I know that's Encepharum? I don't even know. I don't know if I know any Encepharum off the top of my head. I feel like I've learned some, but let me see here. I feel like there's something I'm just like forgetting that I know. Let's see. Please show me what Encepharum songs I know. No, I don't remember any of this shit. I don't think I've even learned. I've learned that like into battle, like lead the da na 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 na, but I can't remember it. I feel like I've learned Iron or Sword Chant too at one point, but I can't remember it either. I'm so sorry. Lila Hey To, yeah, super classic. You were great, man. Thank you. Sorry if I'm like letting some of you guys down. That's for sure. Hey, what's up, Austin? How's it going? Some Calm. I played some Calm. Some the only one I can remember is the. I don't even know if anybody, not a lot of people know this song. I know Chris knows it. Don't give it away, Chris. Let's see if anybody else can get it. Oh, that's oh shit, that's Swamp Hell song or something. Nope, it's not it. Swamp something. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a decent guess, but like it's not it. Here's a deep cut. Do you remember the Godless Endeavor sweeps you spent 12 hours practicing in my living room 10 years ago? I don't think so, man. Was it? It's all the reason I say I don't know it is I don't know those little things in there. Oh. Something like that, man. I never even learned the actual part that goes all the way up to the top. No, I think it's because we didn't have guitars that had 24 frets. So I'm like, fuck that. I don't even need to learn it. What about the Born chorus? Oh yeah, I used to know that too. Was it the? Why am I on the neck pickup? Something like that. Don't remember it. Again, that was also an old video, but that was actually one of my surprisingly like harder videos learning that Born chorus, because it's got like an extra down pick in there. It totally makes that whole thing a pain in the butt, you know. Man. Yeah, the sweeps have so many little intricacies that F everything up. Exactly, yeah. I'm glad you remember everything I know how to play. Everyone else here is just recommending stuff I have no idea how to play. Hey Chris, how's it going, man? How you doing, bud? What do you think of Gibson at the moment? I think Gibson is I don't know, like I think they're making a comeback. I'm not sure. I don't really follow too much with it. I think like a lot of their guitars now I'm starting to realize with so many companies out there, like Acacia as well, it's just kind of like there's lots of good guitar companies out there making guitars like better than Gibson's making them, I think, and for cheaper. But if you get like a super old, like really good like Les Paul or even like Explorer V, any of the old stuff, like that shit's like legendary and I love it. Like I still like want like old like 80s or 70s like, you know, Les Pauls or like 59 classics or whatever. Those still sound like super good. So old stuff, you know, good, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, play Sea of Lies. I hate that everyone asks for that. That one's the hard one because it's got the tapping. There you go. There's the tapping part that I can sometimes get. Good, man. How you doing? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, man. Just chilling. Can you play In My Sword I Trust? Man, I've learned that whole song for a student too. I couldn't. I don't remember any of that song. I feel so, oh my God. Maybe I should just get off and start like working on this stuff for tomorrow. And that'd be a more fun stream for everybody. Favorite Van Halen riff? I'm of course pre-assuming you like Van Halen. I do like Van Halen. I think I know how to play. Oh my God. There you go. Can you play Cradle of Filth? No, don't know that one. I don't know any Cradle of Filth. I've learned one song for a student before, and I don't even remember what it's called. That's the riff from Panama? No, I think that's Ain't Talking About Love. I'm pretty sure. Which angle is that behind you? This is the Steve Morse angle. What do you think Winter Sun picked a sim? You are also that good, bro? A sim's amazing. I think he's really good. I met him too on the last tour. He's really nice guy. Very good. Like he's got such good picking articulation. So the guy's amazing. I think he's awesome for sure. Some Catatonia, man. I've heard some Catatonia songs. I used to have like a couple songs in like a playlist back in the day, but I haven't heard them in quite some time. I definitely didn't learn any, unfortunately. But yeah. Did you already play a Slayer riff? No, I don't know. I can't remember a Slayer riff. Like, I don't know. I used to know like South of Heaven and stuff like that, and like that's it. I don't remember that one anymore. Jesus, so many requests. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, tomorrow I'll probably like come back and like actually like play some stuff that people can get on, and like, you know, this request thing feels kind of bad. Play the fastest thing you know at the moment. I mean, the fastest like go-to lick is definitely the whole like basic lick. Those type of like my like go-to warm-up licks, you know. Those are usually the fastest things I can think of. And also that's kind of like a little a flash. Like, there you go, right, Chris, if you're still in here. What is it? Is that the, which solo was that I've... Ah. One of like my old solos. I forget what the song was. Was that Melancholy? I think that was Melancholy. Points for the solo, right? I remember how to play that one. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, Mary. Thoughts on Bodum After Midnight Band? I think, yeah, Bodum After. I think it's gonna be sick. We're gonna see. I definitely think the keyboard, like not having a keyboardist, is gonna be an interesting element, but we'll see. I'm sure if Alexi's writing it, I'm sure it'll be sick. That's Melancholy Misery. Cool, cool. Do you still remember the intro to Silent Revelation? Distant Storm, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Welcome. There it is. So, let's try a little faster. Oh no, just goes like that. There you go. Trying to think of guitar things, you know. I appreciate it because I'm literally over here just like, holy shit, it's too many people, I can't think of all this stuff. I don't know why I'm so nervous today. Like I said, I've been streaming for like the past like few days, but today, I don't know. Something about it. I'm kind of just in my own head today, I guess. Corona sucks, but you help to stay sane. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's why I'm doing this today. Like I said, I've been kind of feeling nervous about the streams, but I wanted to come on because I knew a lot of people, like, you know, we're all stuck indoors. It's good to hang a little bit, you know? I love talking to you guys, even though I'm like over here. Some of you guys just yelling requests at me. It's all good though, you know? Duncan Hill's coffee. I did a little earlier. How this week? Ah, is it there? I don't even know if it's actually. Was it? Oh, that's where that sweep is. I think I always think of moving it up here instead of here because back in the day I used to not have a lot of guitar, so I would just like learn the song in whatever tuning and move it. I can't remember if it was actually or if it was here because it's like I thought it was in D standard, some shit like that. So I just like moved it, you know. Now I always play it in the correct tuning and all that stuff, but back in the day I always forget that stuff, you know. I think he knows She-Wolf. Yeah, I know She-Wolf. I played that a little earlier. Ah. There it is. The easiest melodic death metal song. I don't know. Chris, what do you think is the easiest melodic death metal song? That's a weird, that's an interesting question. I've never thought about that. Probably something from, I want to say Dark Tranquility would be kind of not that bad. I'm sure there's some poppy In Flames songs that are kind of easy, you know? Tornado Souls, I played some earlier. I do remember a little bit. Oh my god, why do you guys want to see me play stuff I've already played? Video covers here of me playing it. Like after 4 hours trying to get it down, now it's like, I don't know. I think it's a little out of tune, but whatever. Probably. Madly, thank you so much for following. What was it? I always forget this lick. There you go. Fuck. And I'm not gonna play the hard lick because I don't remember that part at all either, but there you go. I forgot that next one. So I think because I learned that the hard lick like 5 different ways, I really wanted to figure out exactly how I do it, but it's like, I looked through like old videos to see how he played it, because he plays it differently now. But I don't know, I could never quite figure out exactly, because it's kind of like a little sloppy, you know what I'm saying? It's very like live feel, which is cool. Not at all shitting on Marty Friedman in any way, shape, or form, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I don't know. I can't ever remember how to play it exactly because I learned it so many different ways. I don't remember which way I even played it in the cover, but yeah. Tip for tapped ascending runs, I don't know if I know any tapped ascending runs. Are you talking like, you know, kind of how I was doing that type of stuff? I don't know. Oh my god, the Winter Madness solo. I should practically practice this. Joey, thank you so much for following. Appreciate it. Welcome. Oh, that's how I went. The bass now. That's what I was kind of getting lost in. I think it's that. I can't remember the... Said, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Welcome, guys. Sorry if I missed any of the last few ones. Who else subscribed here? Joey said, Alpha Strikes, thank you so much. I think that one's incoming. There it is. I predicted it. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing all right out there. Hammer the Forsaken solo. Yeah, I was playing that a little earlier. I don't remember how I even did that little walk up. Hey, thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that. I still don't know what those mean on Mixer. I need to figure it out. Mr. Speed, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. Surprised you're dead by Faith No More. I don't know it. Sorry, Pepe. Favorite Ingve riff? It's probably like the Far Beyond the Sun stuff. I really like that. I like was it Black Star? Is that the first? That acoustic intro? I love that. I know it's not like a metal riff, but I love that little passage he plays. You should give your homies here some inside baseball and play the drop song. Oh my god. I don't think I remember how to play that either. An unreleased Clem Hazard song is what he's talking about that we never released that I absolutely love, but I don't remember it. Something like that. Apparently I do remember some of it. Did you break a string playing live? Have I ever done that? I think I've done that once. I don't know, Chris, have I ever done that? I know I always brought a backup guitar. I don't recall if I've ever had to use it though. I think I was always really careful and always made sure I restrung before I re-show. Maybe like as we started like playing more, we didn't play too much, like we didn't play too often, I should say. But maybe like towards the end I kind of started caring a little less, but I still would always make sure that the strings were like pretty fresh, you know what I'm saying? That's the point. Do you think that the pinky is required to be able to play shred? I'm sure 90% sure Andy James doesn't use it a lot. Yeah, Andy James is that one weird exception I always make when like you don't. But there's a couple guys too. I think Gus G doesn't utilize his as well that often. And then one of my favorite guys is Stradivarius' new guitar player, Matthias Kupiainen. That guy's also very like, you know, this type of playing and not really utilizing the fourth. So there are guys that get away with it, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I should lump even Gus G into that because he can use his pinky. I don't know why I said him, but anyway, I do think it's important. I think it's just like, yeah, you definitely. I mean, Andy James still uses it, right? So you may as well like get better with it. It'd be interesting to ask. I'm sure someone's asked him, like, you know, why don't you utilize your pinky a little bit more? Because yeah, I see him do sweeps, and it's just like he'll do like that type of stuff versus. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's important because you have 4 fingers. Why not use them all? You know. So just start working on them. Use them slowly, like stuff like that. Any type of lick. Anything that can use the pinky, start to use it. Don't just like cheat it. The main reason I like it is because I like to do the whole like each finger gets a fret thing. So whenever I do a lick, like if the lick was. And there's 4 spaces, you know, each one should get its own fret. I really follow that for the most part. There's a few times I don't do it, like diminished sweeps, right? That is obviously way easier to do the 1, 2, 3 finger combo. But I used to actually do it like this. But eventually I was like, eventually I just stopped and I was like, okay, fuck, I don't need to make this harder on myself. So I'll do the 3 things sometimes, but for the most part, if I'm doing like, you know, runs, I'm doing that whole 4 thing. That type of thing. So I'm using the pinky a lot. That type of thing. And I think you should too. Are you using the amp distortion or pedal? No, I'm just using some plugins. I'm using the STL Emissary plugin. It's free. As a matter of fact, Andy James is not very good with sweeps. That's why he decided to savage the pentatonic to its absolute limit. Is that true? I thought he's okay. I think he's good. I think he's pretty good, like well-rounded. But maybe that makes sense. But yeah, he's alternate picking God, you know. So that's definitely his strong suit for sure. But yeah. Well, what's up, man? How you doing? Hi, handsome. Hey, how's it going? Pick up the acoustic and play the Odyssey. No. I kind of know I kind of remember that like one thing, right? Can you even hear that? If I don't have the amp on? I think I should have a clean channel ready, but I don't have one. Let me see if I can make one real quick. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. So I know there's a clean tone in here I really like, I think. And I'll try my best and I'll botch my way through this. Where is it? Oh no, not in there. It's too many. Trying to find a decent clean patch real quick. Let me see. I'm not gonna be able to find it. No. Clean patch. Maybe I'll just do the fucking DI. Let's just do that. Nope, that's not the DI. Why is this? Oh yeah, turn this off. Okay. Let me see. Can you hear that? And this part? There it is. Ah, that's it. I don't even remember the little transition, but that's it. All that time just for me to figure that out real quickly. That's the best I could do for that. Suggest a good movie. I like a lot of the like time traveling movies, so like Interstellar, stuff like that, and what was the other one that started with an I with Leonardo DiCaprio? Chris, where are you? It's like such an easy one. I always get it mixed. Interstellar and then the one with the dream within a dream. Oh my god. I hate being put on the spot. Inception, there it is. I'll let you guys guess my thoughts. Hey, what's up, Yeti Knight? How's it going? How you doing? Have you used Guitar Rig 5? I have not. Haven't tried it out. What cab? I'm sorry, I moved. Where'd it go? What cab IR are you using on the Emissary? I'm using the Catharsis Pres High. Everyone's saying Inception now. Found you doing the audition. All right, I'm out. Wait, sorry. I'm all right. I'm out. Have a good night and stay safe, Garrett. Yeah, dude. I'll see you later, or we'll see you later. Not really see you later. You know what I'm saying? I'll be over though. I'll hit you up later. Gotta pick up some stuff for sure. Found you doing the audition for Winter Sun was awesome, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That was definitely hard. Doing that stuff dry with like just a click, and oh, that was super tough. Oh fuck, I mixed the cab IR you said. Catharsis Pres High. Pres High, like presence, P-R-E-S, and then hyphen, and then high, H-I-G-H. Watching from Guyana. Hey, how's it going? Greetings from America. I don't know any corn, sorry, Nathaniel. Hanger 18, no. I'm located in San Diego, California. I do not know corn. Please stop asking me for corn. Calm the fuck down. All right? How about you play some corn? Do you know if the Ableton Live Intro Edition will have everything you would need? The price is $400 difference between that and the next one up. I'm not sure. I think, I don't know. I can't remember. I have the Ableton Live 9 Suite. I think it's the full version. I'm sure if you like message them and like ask them like if it has, all I'm using is a delay and reverb that's built in, but the main thing that you want is the slowing down feature. That's usually the big thing. There's this thing with warping. Here, I'll show you real quick on my computer. So like you can see here. See, like here's a song I got pulled up I'm gonna like work on for a student. There's this thing where if you warp the track and you could slow it down, but you have to make sure that you're selected. You have warped it, and then you have to, what is it? I'm forgetting. So if you hear the song, right here, this is what you're looking for, Complex and Complex Pro. I think you can just use Complex, it works just as well, but like I think one of the versions doesn't come with that, and for me that's like the most important thing I need, so I can like slow down stuff and learn it. So yeah, that's Ableton for you. That's what I love about it. That's what helps me learn a lot of these songs by ear, just by slowing it down and figuring that stuff out. So that's something I was like planning on working on stream, but like now I kind of don't want to. Yeah, well, I'm working on it for a student. A student wanted me to like just, he paid me like not for like a regular lesson. He actually wanted me to just like learn it and play it really slowly so he could practice his ear training and work on that. So I was gonna like learn it, play it really through slowly, and yeah, he'd work on that. Do you like, I need some music. Do you like economy or alternate picking? Yeah, I like alternate picking more than economy. Economy I'm not that good at. I do think it has its place. There's some licks where I'm just like, you have to be economy picking that. So like, it's not like I prefer one or the other. I work on alternate picking mainly. You know what I'm saying? Greetings from the Netherlands. What's up, Sid? How's it going? And it preserves the pitch. Exactly, Sid. Yeah, it's really, really good. How you train your ear? That's a good question. For me, like a lot of it was, see that's the thing, with ear training it's really hard. I remember when I first wanted to get into it, I remember being like, I don't even know where to start with that. So one thing that I recommend doing is, if you just look at any video on YouTube, I'm gonna use mine here because I think it's a little easier to get to. If there's any video where it's slowed down and someone tells you what the tuning is, I think it's really good to like kind of just like try and like try and like learn it when you can see what the note is, so you can actually check if you got it right or wrong. So for example, let me just pull up something here that I've done, that I've given a lesson on. Let me just, I guess, go to my channel. I'll show you real quick what I'm trying to say. Where's one of my lessons? So here's one. So we'll take this like little Stradivarius lesson. So what I like to do is, if you can see here, I'll show my screen. Yes. Okay, so not there. There. Okay, so what I like to do is anything that has a close-up, anything that tells you the tuning, it's really good to just kind of like try and like, you know, what I like to do is tell my students to scroll down, and like also, of course, if you're on Chrome, you can slow it down to half speed, or I think now you can even customize it, right? You can just custom and choose like whatever speed. And once you do that, it's good to just kind of scroll down and try and like hear out the first part. This is an E flat, so it's gonna sound weird. So that first note though, like just hear it and then find it. Because there's only 12 notes, right? All the way up to the chromatic, there's only 12. You just have to find the 12th one. So when you hear a note, let's just find that note. So you just kind of have to find it. Make sure you're tuned up. So 7, I'm assuming it's gonna be because I'm up in this song, it's up it's a half step, so I'm going to be playing it a half step higher, so it's probably on the 8th fret. So then you can scroll up and look, am I on the 8th fret? 3, 5, 7, 8, that's exactly it. And then you just try the next note. So what's the next note? That's the open note. So I'm not going to have that note. It's going to sound like that though. And then you just do that one at a time, and as you kind of keep doing this, I know it seems like a slow process, but it's really, really good. The more and more you do it, the faster you get at it. And the real benefit is once you have something in your head, or like, you know, if there's a riff that you have in your head, you can get it out quickly. So you know how sometimes when you have a riff in your head and you play like one note on the guitar and you're like, shit, I just completely forgot the riff. It really helps to actually get those ideas out of your head and get them down. I think that helps a ton, if that makes sense, you know? So that's kind of how I would start doing it. Just find any video. You don't need to utilize mine. Just some video where it shows a close-up of the guitar that you can easily see, and then you could just scroll down, like, and then use it like it's like, you know, you're checking your answers. You check, you find. If that's the note you're aiming for, it's like you can even do that. Just do that a bunch, and the more and more you keep doing that, eventually you start to hear where the note is, and you'll be able to find these quicker. You know? Thanks, May. I will try it. Yeah, give it a shot. What tuning do you prefer with the 7-string? I don't have a 7-string. Sorry, bud. I only got 6s. I'd prefer standard, I guess, though. I don't like tuning too low, as I'm in actual standard with the 6-string. What is the best exercise to warm up? I personally like this one. It's one I've been using forever. It's Paul Gilbert's literally the first lick on Intense Rock 1 DVD. It's 13, 15, or 12, 13, 15 B string, 12 E string, and then back. That's it. Just simple alternate picking like. That type of thing. That I think is really good for alternate picking because it's a very simple pattern. You don't have to think about the pattern. You just practice that string hop that you have to do between the E and the B string, and you're golden. You got to work on muting a little bit too. It might actually be better to play it on the D and the G strings, so you have some strings underneath that you need to avoid when you hit that downstroke. Or the up, excuse me. Hey man, thank you so much for following. Appreciate that, bud. Welcome. Intense Rock 1 is the Bible, I swear to God. Dude, it is, 100%. Even though I'm pretty sure I only learned the first lick. There was another lick I learned on Intense Rock 2, which was like that type of lick. I learned that one, the whole one once, but I don't remember it at all. But yeah, those licks are super, super good. And I think I've also learned the thing I don't do with that is I alternate it. Down, up, even though he does all downs. But I can do it with downs too, but it's like, yeah, it's slightly more difficult for me. Shred Vicious! He's now following me on Twitch. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate that. Favorite riff of all time? That's super hard. I don't know how to answer that. There's lots of good, super, super good riffs out there. I really like that Winter's on one that I was playing earlier. Oh, there you go. That type of thing. I like my buddy Chris's riffs too that I was playing earlier. And also Symphoniacs. How'd that go? There it is. Those are some good licks. Riffs, excuse me. What harmonics did you use for that sub dive? I do not remember. It was with the D. It was in D standard though. I'm pretty sure it was because I used the only guitar I have a Floyd with is that Chapman, and I'm pretty sure I keep it in D standard. It might have been an E standard at one point, but I feel like it's just a. I feel like it's just a 3rd fret G string note. I think, maybe I don't remember. Yeah, what's your favorite riff? What are some of your guys' favorite riffs? I mean, I guess I should know. You guys are barking them all out at me. Are you using an Axe Effects? Greetings from Manchester. Okay, no, I'm just using some. I'm just using some plugins. Hey, thank you so much for following. Appreciate that. Welcome, Carl. Yeah, no, I'm just using some plugins right now. Cecile, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Stay safe. Everybody stay safe out there, you know? Any tips for descending licks? I can go up well, but anytime I go down, it's awful. I also have difficulty going down, but it depends on the lick. So, like for instance, the main thing with like why you might like a lick ascending versus descending. Well, I feel like ascending should be. I can't remember. I don't know. I think you just have to work on it. That's all it is. Like if you ask yourself, what do you actually practice more? Do you practice more ascending than you do descending? Do you actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like I personally, Acacia Guitars, that's what she said. What's up? How's it going, guys? What I was gonna say is like I find that I work a lot on outside picking. So like I know that lick, but if I change one lick, like one note, it becomes an inside licking like picking lick, and I don't practice those that much at all, if I'm being honest. So I have like a lot of trouble with those. So just work on it a little bit more is what I want to say. But like descending should be the easier of the two, because usually ascending, when you leave a string, right, it's like it makes noise, so you have to mute it. And I find that the first finger does the muting, but when you're descending, it kind of does that for you. Hey, thank you much for the gift. Appreciate that. But yeah, I find that if you're doing like 3 note per string descending, like I find those quite difficult as well. And those just take practice. So maybe like kind of do a small version of it. Like for instance, if you're, instead of working on maybe a whole descending line, just start with like 2 strings. Don't have to necessarily do, you don't have to run through the whole thing. Just, see for me, I struggle with that inside, that upstroke. That type of thing. So I don't know. That's kind of what I would recommend, is just kind of take small bites and work on the descending. Don't necessarily have to run through all of it, if that makes sense. Thank you so much for following. Appreciate that. Minotia? Appreciate that. Bonjour from France. Hey, greetings from the USA. How's it going? How are you doing in France? Hopefully everybody's doing all right. This new bot between the chats is cool. Hi, I discovered your channel thanks to YouTube's algorithm. I hate that algorithm, but that's awesome. Also, I enjoyed your YouTube videos. Awesome value, and keep it up. Thank you, Ark. Appreciate that. Dirk, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Welcome. I'm glad you find the content helpful for sure. That's why I put it up. You know. Gary, I want to show a close-up of how you are holding your pick. Yeah, sure. So let me just kind of get. So this is kind of how I'm doing it. Let me close up camera. I have this. So I'm holding it like this. So I'm on this. The thing is, when I show students, I'm usually on the side of my hand. I'm not like some people will hold it too much with the underneath right here, like they'll hold it like that. But I'm really holding it more so on the side. So again, and then what I do is I'm actually holding it very towards like the tip of my finger. There it is. Like I'm not. It's very pushed forward like this way. It's not like too far back in my hand like this. Some people will do this type of thing where it's like far, like their fingers like past the pick. Mine, not so much, more like this. I do that because it makes it easier to do. It makes it so that I have some like reach like for the string, I guess. So I can come like, I'm kind of like, my resting position is above the string, which makes it so I can come from above and then kind of strike the string like this. I kind of pick at this downward pick slanted angle, as they call it. So when I do my upstrokes, it's easy on the way out. That's why I like outside picking, like da, 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 da. Upstroke, it just gets me out of there. So that's how I'm holding my pick right there. Yeah. Garrett might be the last person alive after this virus thing. Yeah. Just stay home all day, every day. Have you ever tried Jazzplex? Yeah, I used to like religiously use the the typical Jazz 3 nylon pick. I used that one forever, and then I switched to the Oltex, a Clayton spike pick. I like the texture of it because my buddy Taylor recommended it, and then he eventually switched to this, and then I found out Brandon Ellis was using this, and I found out Tame of Winterstone was using this, and I'm like, all right, let me give this a try. I hated it because it's so big, but now after like when I was, like I was saying, doing band practices, I was actually standing and playing. I realized the little pick, it made it hard for me to like kind of dig in, so I switched to these because they also sound better. The bigger picks actually makes a bigger sound. If you actually like record two guitars and just kind of riff, you'll hear quite a significant difference with that. Omar, thank you so much for following on Twitch. Appreciate that. But yeah, I find that the Jazz I think is super helpful for those kind of starting to get into picking, because it tells you there's not a lot of pick. It's a very small pick, but it tells you exactly where your hand can and cannot be, because you really can't go too far back on the pick and you can't go too far forward. It's kind of like here, there's one spot where you need to be. And I think that's why a lot of people will reject it at first, but they should stick with it, and it will help a lot. So I've used Jazz shapes for almost forever, and just recently have I switched over to this bigger shape, but I really like it now, and because it sounds better, and because it actually, I can kind of like, I know I can dig in a little bit more. Hey man, how's it going? Play Winter Sun time solo? Fuck. I forgot how it went, yeah. Ah. What is it? Fuck, this part. Oh, I don't remember this part. Oh, there it is. Fuck, I forgot. Something like that. I can't remember it. Something like that, though. Hey, thank you so much for following. Appreciate that. Hopefully that works. Sorry, I don't remember it that well. Ever seen those Dragonheart picks? I own one myself, and it's freaking weird to play. Yeah, my buddy Robert uses. I don't know if he still uses them. If he uses those Dragonheart picks, but yeah, I didn't find that I like them. They're a little too thick. I'm using a 0.9 here because I use lighter strings. I think like if you use heavier strings, you kind of prefer a thicker pick. That's just my assumption. Maybe not, but like for me, I really like a pick with some give, a little bit of snap. Sounds awesome anyway, dude. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Kind of bummed I missed. Need to work on that. It's been a while. I love that sweep picking, thank you. Even though I'm kind of botching it, I feel bad. Wintersun always uses those roll shapes. And those are always a pain in the butt, even though like whether... Fuck. Super difficult. Right there, that's the Beyond the Dark Sun sweeps. That's what I'm playing. Tip for sweep picking, yeah. So I can give you guys some tips. So basically, the main thing with sweep picking is that you're actually doing the sweep motion. A lot of times I find my students when they're doing this type of thing, they're not really doing the motion. They're actually just doing like this regular down picking thing. They're just kind of just doing. They're not actually doing this, which is picking through the string. So what I always tell them to do is just take a chord, like a big chord, and just like, have you ever played a kind of a clean section? Instead of going. Just like kind of going through, you kind of just drag your pick through. That type of thing. So you want to make sure you're doing that because that's the same thing. But the main thing is that you want to practice this is really slowly with the metronome. That's the most important thing because a lot of people talk about hand synchronization, but really if you're just practicing to a click, both hands need to be on time with the click. So if you're doing that, you're killing two birds with one stone. And that's the hard thing about sweeping. It seems easy, but it's actually hard to make sure you're doing that pick, and then you need to wait, and then once this finger's ready, you go through the next string like that. So that's the big thing. So really make sure you're practicing it slowly with the click, so that way you know how long to do the pull off. And then slowly increasing speed. That'll help you a lot. Thank you so much for following. Appreciate that. Welcome. But yeah, that's kind of like a little bit of a tip. Hopefully that helps out whoever asked that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, just work on it slowly. Get the main shapes. And then pain in the butt. That type of thing. Anonymous, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Welcome. You look like Michael Sweet, son. Can you play any Striper? I don't know any Striper. I've gotten that a few times. I don't know what that guy looks like. I just know they had super sick guitars. The yellow and black thing. I love that. What do you think of Ola Englund? Ola's awesome. I love his channel. It's probably like one of the only channels I actually still follow. Like I wish I had time to watch like all his FAQ videos because they're hilarious. He's great. He's really come alive in his videos. It's awesome. And yeah, just great content. Great dude. Makes great guitars too. He knows. I don't know. He's kind of always seems like one step ahead of the game as far as YouTube goes. You know. Can you play Eruption? I don't know Eruption. The only thing I knew from Van Halen, I think someone else mentioned Van Halen in there, is just the... That's it. Favorite tuning? I like D standard and drop C. That's usually the ones my guitar's in. Kyle, what's up, man? How's it going? Can you play a classical solo from something like Queen or Guns N' Roses? Fuck. I don't know. I used to know. I'm trying to think. I used to know the. I used to know the Guns N' Roses thing. I covered it. Hey, thank you so much for following, Marie Crow. Appreciate that. I used to remember that like Guns N' Roses thing, but now I don't remember how to play it. I don't know. I used to know the Trooper 2 like. I don't remember it, but like. Some like Iron Maiden stuff, but that's about it. I don't know. When I get on stream, I kind of forget everything I know. I feel bad, but yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna hopefully like practice up, get some songs down, and maybe do some like live playthroughs. It'll be good. Do you need to buy presets for the SCL Tone Hub? No, they are already there, presets. It comes with like the free pack that's kind of like a greatest hits kind of all the packs, and then I think you can choose a pack, and those are all presets that those specific producers or artists have made, like Angel Vivaldi and stuff like that. They have their presets are basically whatever it is, like the tone you're on. It's not just like here's the amp and it's random. It's always like a preset, if that makes sense, you know? Man, a lot of people asking for Yngwie stuff. I didn't know Yngwie was still so popular. I don't know any, though. I'm sorry. Greets from Norway. Ignore this if you already answered. String action preferences. This is a good question. I have not answered this. I think what I prefer for action, let me get my thing out. I think if I recall, it's 1.7 millimeters. I've been asked this a few times in streams. Where's that thing? Here it is. So from the 12th fret on the bottom of the string, I have a little string thing here. I find that most of my guitars are at the same thing. So in millimeters, yeah, 1.7 is about the string height I like for both the high E string and the high E string. Maybe I'll go like a little bit, but usually I find about 1.7 is what I keep it for most of it. And yeah, this is also 1.75, I would say, for both the low E string and the high E string. From the top of the fret to the bottom of the string. That makes sense. I mean, you look 32. Well, thank you. I'm actually 98. What's the biggest metal band in San Diego? Probably As I Lay Dying, I think. I don't know. Someone name a bigger band from San Diego? Did you ever watch the Frank Gambale instructional video? No, I never watched that one. I'm sure it's good. I know he's like sweet picking god, but even with economy picking, right? He's super good. But no, I never saw that one. Is it good? Do you recommend it? Pretty high action. Yeah, I think it's decent. I think it's kind of like in the middle. I don't know what people use normally, but I like it because it helps with muting and stuff like that. Active or passive? I like passive pickups. All my guitars have passives. I don't have any actives, even though it would be helpful for the noise situation in my house. I just prefer the feel of I don't know, the passive. I love it. But I mean, I've heard lots of good tones where it's like that's an active pick. I'm like, fuck, that sounds good. Like I think for rhythms and stuff, it can sound really good. For leads, I want that dynamic, you know. You said you are 27 or 28 years old. Still want to know my age, huh? I'm pretty sure you can Google it. Have any tips for the 3 string roll shape, right? Are you talking this? Yep, that's the one you're talking about. Any tips for that? Let me think. Let me turn this off. I guess what I would say to that, whenever I'm doing a roll, I'm always thinking about the lowest note that I need to hit. I'll play that with the more tip of my finger. This will be more the normal way I play a note. Maybe like a little bit more flesh on it.
This is how I normally play. So I kind of do that. So the high E string gets a very weird spot on my finger. Do you get what I'm saying? Like as far as where I'm playing with the finger. So definitely go slow too. Like I know I'm kind of going quickly, but it's good to go slow. Make sure you're not getting into those type of sounds. You want to make sure you're getting a nice roll. It's a little bit of a combination of this knuckle kind of going in and then rolling my hand back. Now here's the thing though, with rolls, here's the thing I like to do, to be honest, to be completely honest. I think that these type of rolls, luckily arpeggios for us sound good palm muted. And when you actually palm mute this stuff, you don't need to really roll. So like, at full speed, it usually sounds pretty good. So that's the hard one, right? So I will just usually palm mute it heavily because I like the sound of it. But it's good if you're practicing it to actually do the roll. But whenever I get in trouble and I notice that maybe I'm making a little bit too much noise, I'll just like, I'll add that like heavy palm mute. So it's kind of cheating, but at the same time, I think it sounds good, you know? What, 31 years old? Where'd you read that? What scales are most used by you? I don't know, just the typical diatonic major or minor scale. The minor probably usually, but nothing fancy. I don't think I'm ever doing like any like, you know, I don't think I'm really using like harmonic minor or anything like that. You sound like Chris from Sabotage. She was an awesome player. Yeah, Sabotage is great. I'm on the right tuning. I'll tune it. Yeah, there it is. I think that's it. Ah, I forgot. I used to have play it differently. Fuck. I'm just blanking on everything. A quick tour of your guitars for all of us guitar nerds? Sure. So, I mean, I guess a little one. This is Acacia Hades guitar. It's awesome. I really like it. It stays in tune really, really well. I find that that's like, honestly, the thing that really makes me like a guitar is that it stays in tune well. So this one's awesome. I've also got this Chapman ML2, which is really, really nice. This is the one I've done a lot of my songwriting on. It normally has stayed in D standard, but right now it's in C standard. I kind of like it there. That's my C standard guitar, so it doesn't get much play, but I really do like it. Got a Solar S 1.6 here, which is absolutely beautiful. Got the Evertune bridge. That finish just pops super, super nice. The Bull Kelly, thank you so much for following. Appreciate that. Looks really, really nice. Let me put this down. This thing's heavy. Not the Solar. The Acacia's heavy, but I like it. I like the weight. And then here's my custom from Acacia. I had built. I have videos on these too. Coca-Cola fingerboard. Nice tall frets. EVH pickup for the bridge on this one. Super, super nice. Black limbo back and neck. Super gorgeous. I almost think the back looks prettier than the front sometimes. I love the green too. That's that one. And I have ESP. This is the second guitar, or this is my third guitar I got. This is one I got when I was going to go to college. I went to SDSU for like a semester, and then I'm like, fuck that. I got this because I didn't want to take my Les Paul and be in a dorm room situation. So this is an EX351. You've seen this in a lot of videos, a lot of older videos. Still really, really like this guitar. Absolutely amazing. So again, I got this for like $250 on eBay. It's always had this chip there, but it never affected it. It stays in tune really well, and it's got that EMGHZ. That's why I did like a pickup shoot up. I kind of like bought a bunch of pickups, and I really like that one. Even though I'm not really fond of EMGs mostly. This is my Chapman ML1 Pro. I've been using this one a lot actually. This one's usually an E flat. It's got a weird. It's weird. It's got a little 59 pickup in there, which I find to be. It's more of like a medium output, but I really like it because there's lots of dynamics. So I'm starting to wonder if I should stop getting like high gain pickups and let my like my actual picking do the work. You know, it's kind of hard. You kind of have to dig in, but I think it makes for a really, really good sound. At first, I didn't get along with this guitar because it didn't stay in tune well, but that was some user error. It was the first time I had locking tuners, and I didn't know with locking tuners, you're not supposed to like actually leave a lot of wrap around the post. You're supposed to like pull it through pretty aggressively. So now it just stays fine, and I actually love it. And I like the walnut finish. I think it's really, really nice. And then I've also, I guess I should say, I've added these little side dots. These ones aren't there. The 12th fret marker is, but I added these. There's a link in my Amazon. There's an Amazon store link that has like a bunch of stuff. You'll see those little inlay dots, and they've stayed on forever. I've never redone them or anything like that. Even like putting oil and stuff on them, they've never come off. And like, yeah, I don't know. I love it. This guitar. This is one of the two I would grab if the house was burning down. This is my Gibson Les Paul 2005 Desert Burst. It is beat the fuck up. This is the second guitar I ever got. My mom got it for me. Got some. It's pretty worn. It's got some dings for sure. I took it out on tour when I was in a band called Cage. It's pretty dusty. I don't play it too much because the frets are super, super worn. And but oh man, it sounds so good. This is the stuff you're hearing right now, the Clint Hazard stuff. I wasn't on this album, but on the other demo that we did, I recorded with this guitar, and I think it sounds so great. It's fucking heavy. Moving on from there, EX351D for diamond plate. I got this one for Massidia because I wanted a guitar in C sharp because that's what we tune to, C sharp and drop B. So I got this at a pawn shop for $180. Quite the steal. They were going out of business, so they were just giving guitars away for free basically. It had some headset in there, but I took it out, and I've recently added this lace sensor pickup, which I think is actually really, really nice. Again, I spray painted the pick guard, but yeah, I spray painted it. As you can see, it's black, and then I kind of like let it wear, and I think it looks kind of cool. And yeah, I love it. It plays really, really well. Has some dings, but you know, that's the thing. I kind of like guitars that you don't have to like necessarily like care for too much. You don't have to like, I don't know, you can kind of like, they can get dinged. When you have to be all fragile and careful with them, it's kind of like annoying. Like I'm always terrified I'm gonna get my first like ding on it, you know what I'm saying? Did I not say pick guard? This is my Chapman ML1 Norseman, which I really love. Also, this one's fucking heavy. I know well, I don't know if they even make the Norseman anymore, but the newer ones that they came out with were a lot lighter. But I think it's actually really nice. I kind of like this gray and black finish. Sorry, I'm trying not to get the glare. I really like this guitar. The Floyd is definitely worn out. Like I need to replace it, I think, because like kind of gets like if I like go up on the bar, it's kind of not. It doesn't come right back to where it needs to. I've tried like lubing it, but I don't know. And it's got a Seymour Duncan distortion in it, but I really like the stock pickup in this one. It's got a push-push instead of a push-pull, which some people kind of find interesting. Usually you have to pull that stuff up, and I'm like, fuck that shit, just push it. And yeah, again, I added these dots as well. Again, the same dots. They're normally just the 12th fret marker. But yeah, it's a good guitar. Monkey Lord approved. He actually gave, the story about this one is, after NAMM one year, he just wanted to hang out in San Diego, and he's like, hey, do you mind like giving me like kind of a tour of San Diego? We'll get like an Airbnb and just chill out. And we did that. And sorry, my voice is getting tired here. 3 hours, holy shit. Time flies when you're having fun, right? But yeah, we're just sitting on the couch kind of jamming. He had this guitar and a Ghost fret, and I was just playing this one. He was playing that one. He's like, you like that guitar? And I was like, yeah, I love that. I like this guitar. And he's like, it's yours. So he just gave it to me. It's fucking awesome. I love it. Jack and Patty, thank you so much for following. Appreciate it. Welcome. And then here it is, my first guitar ever. The Johnson. It's like a Strat like body with an Ibanez headstock, you know, just your typical knockoff shit. But it was just at some local store. I like the color green, even though I don't think this is actually being picked up how the green actually is. It's not this it looks kind of muted on the screen, but it's a little bit more earthy looking, I guess. I don't know. RDS skate sticker. And I changed out pretty much everything on this. The pick guard was white. I think the back, yeah, it used to be that color. I changed the pickups to hot rails. I've even changed the knobs, this knob. I've changed the bridge. And then I've even changed the trees up here. They're black. And I've changed the tuners. And the nut is now a bone nut. So it works. I still don't use it. It's fucking dirty. I haven't played it in a while because I don't really need to. But I think I played it, last time I played it was I covered Nightwish's Nemo, and I did a little tutorial here on YouTube. If you guys want, you can check that out. But yeah, you gotta keep, I don't know, let me ask you guys, how many of you guys still have your first guitars? I feel like I need to keep my first guitar, I don't know. This is what started it all. So many hours of just, first 2 years of playing on this thing. Fret's super worn down. But yeah, you guys have your first guitars? And then yeah, this is just a Jackson. This isn't mine. This is my girlfriend's sister. She left it here so I could restring it. It's a cute little guitar, 3/4 scale. I don't know anything about that guitar. Josh, you still do? Nice, man. I sold mine. No, do you regret it? I wonder. That's the thing. I wouldn't get any money for that, so it's like, why would I sell it? But I mean, maybe some people had different guitars, but I wonder if people regret when they sell it. First, everything has a lot of emotional value. Exactly. I mean, I bought that guitar myself. Like I remember buying it. There's a story. And my gear. I have a video on here talking about all my gear, kind of like doing the same thing I just did. But when I first bought that guitar, I walked into a shop called Dusty's in Oceanside, and I was like, hey, I want to buy a guitar. I don't know if I have enough money because they didn't have any price tags on the guitars. And he's like, well, how much you got, kid? And I said I had $160. And he's like, that's exactly how much it costs. Sure enough. A week later, down like the street was another music shop, sold the same guitar for $110. And when you're a kid, $50 goes a long way. I could have bought an amp. I had to save up to get an amp, but I'm thankful I had to save up because I eventually went to Guitar Center, met my guitar teacher, and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's the story behind that guitar, and I'll never forget it. Thank you for the quick tour. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah. What about unguided Seth solo? I do need to get back to that. I do want to do that. I was planning on doing today, like learning this Winter Sun solo on stream, but I just kind of, I don't know, I kind of got some nervous jitters. I don't know what it was. I'm still kind of feeling it a little bit, but yeah, I need to do that for a student, and then after that, I'll have like the time to start getting back into that unguided solo. I do want to do it. I'm definitely going to. And I also think doing some full song playthroughs would be fun, stuff like that, you know? But yeah. What's string gauge for C# stand? So for what we're using in Mysidia, it's a 25.5-inch scale length. We are using 11 to 56. It's kind of beefy, in my opinion. Too beefy for me. I don't like it. Saul says, hi Garrett, hi again. Love your streams, appreciate it, man. How you doing, man? I sold my first Ibanez EX to Guitar Center, and my neighbor 2-3 blocks away from me bought it for $80 more. Oh my god. Oh hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really like your channel, and you are fucking good at playing guitar. I appreciate that so much. That helps me so much with these live streams, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. But can you play 053? Nah, I can't do that, man. Too difficult, you know? Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out here. It's a lot of fun, you know? I can't believe it's been 3 hours. You can probably hear it in my voice. If anybody's, there's no way. Kai, you're still here? No, you must have popped in and out. No? Or have you been here the whole time, Kai? Has my voice like just gone? Do you use TRS cables for connecting monitors to the audio interface or XLR? I think it's TRS to XLR actually. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't know why I have that so memorized. I think I remember buying the cable, being completely confused, standing in the store for like 25 minutes, being like, I don't know what to buy. I don't want to ask anybody. But yeah, I think I remember. I was like, okay, this does work. I should be sleeping, but I'm here watching. Oh, Mary, that's awesome. Yeah, I know it's late for the European. I want to try and stream earlier, like at 10 a.m. my time, because I have students in the UK, so usually those are the hours they'll try and grab for Skype lessons. And I find that like, yeah, I can catch my European fans and stuff like that, which is most of the music I play. So I do have like a decent amount of following from there. I've been for most of the time, huh? Practiced for a bit and came back. It's kind of late here, but I'm just eating my last apple before sleep. Nice, nice. That's awesome. Early midnight in UK. Yeah. It's getting late. Yeah, I should probably get off here a little bit. Probably should. I'm getting pretty tired. As you can hear my energy levels now, and I want to be able to like, I don't know, respond accordingly. And I already sound brain dead when I'm on here anyway, I'll answer a few more questions though. Do you use any particular drum software for demos and backing tracks? Yeah, I use Easy Drummer 2. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here if I didn't say that enough. Again, give the stream a thumbs up. That's a free way to help out the stream. Helps out, get other people to see it and whatnot. That algorithm. It's 1:30 a.m. here in Finland and I'm still watching too because I love it. Dude, that's, wow. That's so awesome. Man, you guys are awesome. Sorry again if I'm like, just like kind of burnt out here and like, I don't know, I can't remember how to play anything, I appreciate you guys staying and hanging out. Hello, new viewer here. Hey, ninjas, how's it going? How you doing? How is it going? But I don't have to go to school because of Corona. There you go. I know. It's not necessarily a good thing, but I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. I'm good. A little tired. I've been on for 3 hours, but I'm good. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. But yeah, what do you guys want to see for next time? If I come back tomorrow... Thank you so much for following, appreciate it. If I come back tomorrow, do you guys want to see me kind of like, I have this winter sun thing that I wanted to start learning, I could do that. I've done that a lot where I show you guys my process on how I learn something, how I take it slowly, learn it like note by note, make sure I get it all right. Or I could do the whole like, just playing full songs all the way through, try and like actually practice them up and like learn them for tomorrow. Or just like more hanging out, answering questions, maybe like even just watching some videos or like listening to some music. Take some suggestions. I don't necessarily like doing that because last time we did that, so as some of you know, I was kind of, I think YouTube actually like gave me a copyright strike midstream. It was super weird. So I kind of don't know about doing that, but I love doing that. It's super fun. It gives us something to do, But I don't know. What would you guys prefer? So there's 3 options: me learning something and showing you how it's done, playthroughs, or just hanging out. Somebody, let me know. I want to actually get. I want to know so I could come back tomorrow because I know a lot of people are home right now because of this shit that's going on. So I'd love to hang out some more, Learn my song and make it better. If you want, ninjas, I'm on Fiverr. So a lot of people don't know this, but I'm on Fiverr and I do do full production. Like I learn people's songs, play them, track them, and like give them like a quality recording of their songs. I have Fiverr link somewhere, or it's just fiverr.com/GarrettJPeters, 2 R's, 2 T's, and Garrett, 2 R's and Fiverr. You can check that out though, and if you want, like send me your song and I can like track it for you and get it to sound like how you want it. I love tracking guitars, so that's a lot of fun. All right, what do we got here? Some people says playthrough, show us new stuff. What else? Switching it up every other stream would be cool because both options are fun. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to think about. Are you able to sing? Not right now, that's for damn sure. Or make my voice sound better with the song. No, I mean, I mainly do the instrumentals is what I should say. Like I could do like, the drum, the bass, the guitar, and then some keys as well if you need it. Stuff like that. Fiverr, has Davey hired you yet? No. What's up, Perfecto? How you doing? I haven't put the tag because I'm like, I don't think I'm worthy. Davey's incredible. I love his channel. So good. Winter Sun, a little bit of hanging out would be awesome. Maybe I'll try and do a little bit of both. Maybe I'll do some, because that's the thing. I was thinking about doing like a lot of songs, but honestly, I'm probably not gonna be able to do that many. So maybe I'll just do like 4 or 5, and then like, kind of chill out and hang out. That'll be good. I like that idea. Kai, that's a good one. I need to make that, what's it called? The Discord. I feel like a lot of people I could bounce some ideas off of would be cool. Do it. Yeah, I know I should. You should too, man. You're a great guitar player. Guys, if you don't know who Perfecto is, definitely check him out. He's awesome. Another Chapman, fellow Chapman guy. Can you play for us now? I just played for 3 hours. I mean, I could, no, I'm not gonna pick it up. I'll play more tomorrow, how about that? I'll be back. So make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell notification too. I hate to do that whole sell, but like I know you guys know, but if you do turn on the bell, you'll know the second I go live. You'll be notified, so if you do that, I'll be playing more tomorrow for sure. Can you tell me what time you'll be streaming more tomorrow? I'll aim for around noon, probably my time. So noon Pacific. That's what I'll aim for. I'll probably do a little later, but we'll see. Sidecar, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. What's new about Morse Principia MS? I don't know. I know Andy's writing the last album. I think he's done writing it actually. So hopefully gonna be recording it soon. And we'll get that new good shit. Love Morse. Super awesome. I know you since today, so are you streaming like every day? I want to, that's the thing. It's kind of tough though. So, I mean, I normally teach from Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. So I'm normally pretty full, but like today, today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is usually for videos. But I finished all my like gigs that I had to do, so I'm kind of trying to get back into streaming a little bit. But for a while there, I think last month I streamed a good amount, but I'd like to do every day, but I don't know. I can't tell if people want streams every day, if they just want streams once in a while. Like, you know, I want to make sure it's good content every time, you know, so I can't tell. But what I want to do is actually like stream myself practicing for the videos that I make, you know. That's what I had been doing before, so yeah. See you again tomorrow. I'll try and catch that. Dude, yeah, for sure. Catch the playing part, for sure, man. Good to see you, Perfecto. Hope you're doing well, man. Stay safe out there. ESPN Jackson. Nice. For sure. Down the rabbit hole. What's up? Okay, I'll turn on the notification bell so I can notify. Cool, that's awesome. Nice. Everyone hit that beautiful notification bell and subscribe. Yeah, I appreciate it. Did you tour in Europe? No, I never toured in Europe. I only did tours through like domestically here. I did an East Coast tour with Cage back in the day, and then I was in a band called Sayaka, and we did like not even a tour. It was just like to Vegas and like back type of thing. But yeah, no, not a lot of touring for me. But I mean, it'd be cool. I love playing live. It's like greatest shit ever, you know. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I should call it there. It's what, 3 hours and 20 minutes? That's a long time for me. But I've had so much fun, seriously. I do want to come back tomorrow, play some songs for you guys, and yeah, maybe do a little bit of everything. More hanging out, more questions, maybe learning that thing I need to. Stream Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite. I do like Apex, though. I know Fortnite people are just all about Fortnite, but yeah, I don't know. It would be fun to play some games, like some League of Legends or something like that, or Counter-Strike, like some deathmatch or something would be fun. Fiddler, thank you so much for following me on Twitch, bud. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Something about making an arpeggio stretch easier. Are you asking me about what makes an arpeggio stretch easier? I'll tell you tomorrow for sure. If you ask that question, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, CSGO. Hey, yeah, I love CS. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get off, guys, but seriously, thank you guys so much for being here. Please stay safe out there, stay inside, you know, and yeah, I'll see you guys back tomorrow, okay? You guys all have a good one. I'll see you then, all right? Peace out. Love you guys.